You know, I like to point out whoever is commenting on their feet, you're weird. You're
fun
to get banned. Comment one more time, I dare you.
You're banned. You're banned. Instantly.
DDoSed.
You know, I'm not going to say any names, but y'all can find them. There's only one comment.
There is
They said it twice. They keep bringing up feet. I mean, everybody wants to play footsie with each other. Why do you think that is?
What are you pointing at my feet for? Is that you that's commenting?
No, it's not.
Like,
It's his private account.
yeah, like what the fuck?
I just want to ask real quick. Why do you guys think?
I don't know. I don't go over here and be like, you know.
It's ever since you talked about, like, hitting the
No,
screen,
it was
though.
before.
It's ever
It was
since
When you said your foot was vulnerable,
You got
You didn't say
someone
that.
thinking, bro.
Okay, but
You got
that's
someone
me
thinking.
wanting to hit something and playing with someone's foot is completely two different things. It's like crazy.
Yo,
The
go
way
ahead
you
and
talk
intro
about
the
his
pod.
foot, though, it's kind of crazy, dog.
Go ahead
and
called
start it.
vulnerable, you called, like,
you did start it.
You started the dominant.
My fault, bro.
We would like to just say no more feet jokes. It makes him really uncomfortable.
It's kind of funny.
Like,
though.
stop.
It is pretty funny though.
But he hides his feet because of it. He hides
Yeah.
his feet.
He's insecure about his feet now, bro.
If you go to a meet and greet, we're throwing hands.
He go, got his ass.
Bro, now they're not going to let themselves be known then. They're not going to say, oh yeah, I'm the foot guy. They're going to like leave a note
Good.
when everyone else is looking away and like,
This nigga better not leave no motherfucking note. If it ever get that deep, bro, I'm leaving the group. You guys can replace me, bro.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Do the intro. Do the intro.
Anyways, welcome back to the HyprActive podcast. Just Talk. We're on episode 10, I believe. The big 1-0. Pretty big moment.
Yes, sir.
Let's cut that up, man. That's at 10 episodes in.
Too.
Yep.
There hasn't been a day where we missed. I mean,
we got close.
week. We haven't missed a week. We
got
missed a few
close.
days, but we've gotten close.
We got close to missing a week, but we managed to always pull it back.
Yep.
And the consistent upload.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It feels pretty good. It feels
Yep.
really good.
Yeah.
Sorry,
well, to
this
start us
fucks it
off,
up.
other than the whole feet stuff,
Yeah.
highs of the week.
I will start
Yeah, let's
because,
start
you know,
twice. I gotta
Ethan's
start
been,
twice.
yeah. My high of the week would be, I'm recording my basketball videos now, and now I just got to edit them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
I got some pretty good footage, a little bit that I think I could, at least for like a start of me getting back
Yeah.
into it, I think it's pretty solid. So now I just got to edit it and, get back active, I'm hoping pretty much every other day now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go do that. And yeah, I just feel good. Pretty good.
All right. What's the thing you have it on? Or you don't have it on TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok, and then I'm gonna upload them on YouTube as well. So once I use them as shorts and stuff like that.
His stuff will be in the description. I have all your guys' accounts on there, so if you want to check them out, it's Kid Veli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized I forgot to do.
Oh,
like,
introductions.
intros.
Yeah.
But like,
Start with you real quick.
Divine, aka Kid Veli.
Moses, aka King Moses.
Deshaun.
host as always, Ethan.
Yeah.
All right, back to you.
But yeah, I've been feeling pretty good, and yeah. So that's my high so
I
far.
want to clap that.
Oh, also I've been in the gym. I've been eating a lot more because I'm trying to gain weight, and
Oh, you're bulking up.
yeah, I'm bulking up too. So every day, or not every day, I probably like maybe 1 or 2 days I'm gonna just chill. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
There you go, twin.
You need that shit.
I'm
Do
locked
your thing.
in.
Do your thing.
For sure.
Hell yeah, man.
Uh, man, I don't know. My week was actually really good. Leading up until yesterday, I almost fucking croaked and died from diabetes, but you know.
Was it actually?
Yes.
That's-
Yes, it was horrible. But we don't need to speak about that. My high would be me buying the Berserk in Blu-ray. Can't wait to go home and watch it. I've been waiting, bruh. So, yeah.
He's gonna stream it, so we're finna watch it too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited
Oh,
as
are you
well.
actually streaming the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
am.
what- yeah.
That's
In
why he pulled out all
Discord.
his shit.
Now
You got the
connected.
Elgato.
Yep.
I'll
I know
tune
it
in.
sounds lame, but, you know, that's my
It's
high.
not lame,
We chillin',
bro.
We
That's
chillin',
not
we
lame.
chillin'.
Like, if it's a high, it's a high.
You like what you like, bro.
Thank you, Toon.
Exactly.
Thank you, Toon.
Yeah. Hi for me. You know, I'm not gonna speak too much on it because it's a little wishy-washy almost. Cause I don't know who watches it, and I don't need people telling what's going on. But I got an opportunity to essentially make more money in the next couple weeks, basically full time with a different position. that I'm actually excited about. So again, I'm not gonna speak too much until it happens. But like in the next after Memorial Day, yeah, I'll be making some big bucks.
That's what we like to hear.
And then over time, even bigger bucks. But we'll get into that as the weeks go on.
Yeah,
for sure. I say that's my high that I got that opportunity, and they gave it to me instantly. So
yeah,
good shit.
Yeah.
Everyone gets shit all around, honestly.
Yeah. What about you?
Shit, for me, I can't say anything like special happened over the week, but I think just for a simple one, because that's all I really got at the moment, is just I got some more cards in for my Magic deck. I made some, I feel like, are temporary improvements. I'm still debating if I should trade out some other cards. It's like I'm trying to get a vision for the deck.
Yeah.
That one that really
Do you play test it?
all the time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, we need to get that tabletops ASAP, actually.
Right.
Because I'm actually building a deck right now.
That's what I'm saying. I've been telling you guys to get the tabletop simulator for a while, and if you guys are like ready to play or like test it, that is the perfect thing to do it on with other people.
That is true.
It doesn't necessarily mean everybody has to come together to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's fictional cards online, but you still get to play the deck that you want to play and test it and see how it is.
Yeah, no, it's worth getting.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I'm just trying to get that image going, and I was thinking of making another deck, but I'm not really sure if I should do that quite yet.
Take
Why
your
not?
time.
It's always nice to have two decks.
Yeah. I started with the Precon, upgraded, and then I had my own custom one. But your deck is annoying, and I can see it getting worse over time. So we'll definitely have to watch out for that. But yeah. I know we had a few topics today. What was the?
Look at your phone.
My phone is recording our audio.
Wow,
He looked at me
yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. He got mad at me because he
Because
wasn't
I tried
thinking.
getting them back, bro.
Oh, okay. We can start about this. It just came out. GTA 6 is coming out. They just put it on their socials, whatever.
Yes.
What was it? Oh yeah, sorry. Next year, at the end of fall. So they're saying like projecting September and November. You know,
Yes,
not gonna lie,
sir.
I'm pretty hyped. I didn't play much GTA like campaign wise, but I played a good amount of online, and I also did roleplay. We've done roleplay servers before, and obviously we've seen it too, and it's we can understand why there's so much hype behind it. So I'm pretty excited for that to come out. But you know,
Yes. I just care for the multiplayer. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care for the story. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna make you play the story regardless.
I know. Like, I'll play a little bit. You know, I'll get a little feel for it. It might be
Not
cool.
even a
I
little
might
bit.
like it. But
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you noticed, but that from that trailer, it looks like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was even a trailer out yet.
bro, that trailer
What
released
rock
a
are you
long
living-
time ago.
I just don't look at shit like that. Like,
That was like one of the biggest trailers that
But
came
you don't
out
care
this
for
year.
GTA. You don't care for GTA,
it's not.
right?
Yeah, it's not one of my main
See?
games. Like
It's okay, Twin. I'm not a big fan of GTA either, but at least watch the trailer though. Like,
that's fair, bro. That's
Bro,
fair.
do you guys
I just
not
don't
like
keep up to
the?
date with shit like that.
Y'all
Yeah.
don't like the GTA Online?
it's cool, but
I
it's
liked
just,
it
I'm
to
just
a
not a
certain
big
point
fan of
until
it.
they started flying in those little motorcycles and
Yes.
just booming everybody.
But that's
What's
the
the
thing.
fucking point?
But that's the thing. This is a restart, so it's just like it's like you going outside right now, find a nice car, yada, like building up. Like, it's not gonna be no fancy ass jet, or the only jets I'm assuming are gonna be from like the military base.
Yeah.
You know, like doing that cheese. But
I mean, see, with that part, with the whole fact that it's just gonna be literally just from the ground up at that point.
Yes,
that
it's
is
fun.
interesting to me because I wasn't like present within GTA whatsoever when
Dude,
GTA
it
5
was
came out.
so good.
I didn't even know about it.
It was,
It was
I
so
didn't know anything
good.
about it. So
Oh
I'm
my
now gonna get to
gosh.
experience what it's like going into a GTA game for the first time.
fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that GTA 5 has been out for almost. It's been a decade.
It's been
Yeah,
2013 or something.
Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah,
decade.
it's been a while.
And they've just been consistently updating it still with their little expansions and stuff. Like, they just hype up the expansions like left and right.
did you watch Vanoss when they used to release all their GTA Online
Yeah,
stuff?
And the
Vanoss
Black
had
Up,
a
you remember the
good-
Black Up 2 compilations
Yes,
they did?
bro.
Yes.
Bro, Vanoss at
But-
peak, the comps were so good.
No, that
But
shit was fun.
yeah, but their fucking GTA Online shit is like a great example. Like, literally just watch those old videos and like what they're doing, we can finally do, but with better graphics, yada yada, like bigger groups, like, and we're all on PCs now. Like,
You know?
it's gonna be
I'm
cool.
actually I'm curious on what, like, how deep the game is gonna go.
What do you mean?
just in terms of like what's the word, interaction, because they claim that every building is
Like you
can
can
actually
walk
go
in.
every single building.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
Like it's borderline real life.
Okay. Did they say?
Yeah.
Did they
Dead
say
ass.
how large this game was gonna be?
It's huge.
Pretty
In terms of
big.
size?
I mean too big.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
What are we guessing here? Because how large is GTA 5 on its own?
No, oh, you talking about
What are you talking
gigabytes?
about, map?
Yeah, I'm talking
No,
about
gigabytes. It's actually not that much.
Really?
GTA 5 is not that much.
It's about 100.
It's a lot though. It is.
It's like 100 or something. It's
Oh,
105.
I'm thinking about the M whatever, the role playing.
Oh, you
stuff.
think of
That-
5M?
that's like
no,
not-
no,
yeah, that's
nothing.
like
The
nothing,
game
bro.
itself, the base game is like 100 something gigs.
Yeah.
This one would probably be like between 175, 200.
Yeah.
I'm being so serious. And they, like I said, they talk about everything being so interactive, and almost every building is walk-in-able.
If that is true, and that's
And you
that's
can,
huge.
and even if you can't even walk into it, they've added a feature now that like almost every window can be seen through, and each one has like its own like design of.
I'm definitely putting this shit on my SSD, nigga. I am not
you
wasting
can't play
no
it
time.
on a hard
can't
drive. No. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
This
Oh my
is
gosh.
ambitious as fuck. If they're claiming all these things, that's
I believe it's GTA.
Yeah.
high hopes for that.
That's what they're claiming. I mean, that's what they showcased in the trailer. It's gonna be insane, and I'm pretty sure what I heard is that each like floor building is like AI generated, so like it's customary to the design of each window you look through.
Okay.
One might be like a grandma's little house. You know what a grandma's house look like. Some would be a frat boys, and then others will be modern, old. Like
See,
it's all just
okay,
all
bro.
like customary, and it's instant.
That could
From
be-
the claims that they
from
said.
the claims.
I have no idea. The game doesn't come out for another year, but if it is what they're claiming it is, it's probably going to be the biggest game to drop in a very long time.
For sure. I mean, with all the fucking AAA flops that are coming out, like
Triple.
Because
A
they're,
flops.
hoping,
it's
bro.
true.
It's true.
The
None
indie
of
games are dropping
Indie games
way
are going
better
crazy.
games
Oh,
than
yeah.
AAA's right now. So the only AAA company that I can kind of trust enough is probably Rockstar, because their last game was Red Dead 2.
And that was
Amazing.
That was perfect.
a work of art.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Another question, just the game. Are you guys willing to spend $150 for it?
Damn, is that how much it's gonna cost?
They're so what is it? Experts. I don't know how accurate this is, but they claim that how big this game is and how expensive this game is, to make profit off it, they have to double the price and what they're going to sell it for.
If it has everything that they're claiming it will have and then some, fuck yeah.
I'll be
worth
the
it.
dumbass and buy it right away. I'll be
You're
the
gonna be
Before
I'll
it
be
even
the
drops the
first.
pre-order.
Yeah, you're gonna pre-order like the deluxe edition and shit, bro.
Oh,
not the
$300
deluxe
bucks.
edition, not the deluxe edition.
Paying you for $225.
He said something in my shirt. I'm gonna look at that shit. It's gonna
They
say
got battle pass.
$1,000. Like, bitch.
Hey, imagine
$1,000 that has.
hey, imagine them having a battle pass on that shit too.
Oh my god, bro.
I
I hope
mean,
not. You're speaking something to existence that we do not need.
they kind of already have one in Red Dead, but it's not like it's not necessary. It's just cosmetics. I don't know.
See if
If you're really into cosmetics, but it's not like game-breaking stuff in the battle pass, and it's not really necessary to get.
Well, I think just a battle pass in general. Like I'm tired of the whole fucking.
I mean, I don't know if I've already talked about it, but you know, fuck you, Fortnite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I
You
hate
did
battle
mention
passes,
last one.
but at the same time, I kind of appreciate them. Because if you really think about it, like, yes, it's gay to. Sorry, I don't know if I can say that. But yes, it's dumb to, like, spend money or whatever, yada, 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 consistently like that. But at least they give you challenges to do with a bunch of rewards. So, in a way, it's kind of like they're keeping up.
listen,
I know they
not
can.
all of them give you challenges though.
Well, okay, I'm talking about the ones that give you challenges for them. The ones that don't, it's just. That shit's just whack.
Yeah.
But. Like, for example, Fortnite. Like, yeah, that's dumb and everything, but at least they give you challenges, and at least they're, like, exclusive skins. So it's like,
Okay.
you know, I was there.
I'm not mad for Fortnite having a battle pass, because obviously they are the ones that originated
Yeah,
it
they started.
in the first place. So like that's on them. It's their thing. Keep it. It's just the
Other
trendiest
games,
thing. Other games
yeah,
have followed
I know.
through. It's just like, you know, Fortnite started this, and that's why
Literally, like,
I unfortunately got to cut to the root.
because like games that have been around for a while now. Because I think even like all Call of Duties now from now on will always have one now. I
And they
think
do
Rainbow
that like
Six has
stupid,
one.
and they always try this like stupid little,
Like, pattern, map
yeah,
thing.
they try to put their own spin on it, where it's like you have to go up, down, right, backwards. Like you have to go through this whole map to get to a certain thing.
It's like just have it laid out in front.
Yes,
of you.
please. Just do the straight line. If you're gonna do a battle pass,
Yeah.
please just make it a straight line.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go through a fucking maze to
Don't
find
try to
out
add
one
on to the
cosmetic.
formula. Clearly, you're not giving. Like, you're not even adding on anything. You're just changing the way it looks.
You're just making it more annoying
Just
to
irritating
find
at that
something.
point.
Yeah. But so you would pay for it? Would you pay 150? Oh yeah, you said. Would you pay 150?
I don't know. Just because I'm not a GTA fan, but like,
If all the boys got it though.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing though. See, that's what they predicted. People like us, if the claims come out as true as they are, we're still gonna buy it regardless.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I mean, that's a lot to have in a game.
Yeah.
And it's like at that point, I kind of like if they already explained why it would be that. Oh, we forgot to turn that off.
Oh well.
Sorry.
These
But-
bikes are not that bad. If it was coming off those, it'd be fucking terrible. But
Okay. But man, where was I going? Oh yeah, it was like if it has everything that it says it has, and these experts claim that it's going to be that much because of everything it's going to have in it, it makes more sense because like they've already explained why it's going to be that much. It's not just Rockstar slapping a random price on it and saying, "Here you go, eat up."
yeah, well, this is when a Rockstar. They have not said anything about the price of the game or anything like that. It's just experts that like if this is how much it costs to make the game, if they're gonna make money in a substantial time, they need to charge this much because they're not gonna make a profit for a very long time. But it's like, bro, it was like almost the first day almost had, I don't know, it was like between 80 to 100 million views on a trailer, a minute and a half, 2 minute trailer.
A whole bunch of people are.
So even if you charge $60, you know, and then you're gonna run the game to the fucking ground for the next 2 decades,
Yeah, no,
and
this is-
drop DLCs. Trust me, I don't think they're worried about money. They're gonna make it.
Yeah, over time for sure.
Yeah,
So like it's gonna take a while. I mean, they have a while, bro.
exactly.
If you look at the time difference, what was the actually just out of curiosity, what was the time difference between 5 dropping and 4 or whatever it was?
It
whatever
wasn't
4 was
that
called?
big.
It was not that
It was
long.
not that
Really?
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GTA 5 to GTA 6 has like the longest compared to all the rest of them for sure.
So like were all the previous GTAs dropped like relatively?
every couple of years.
2-3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they went between after they dropped Red Dead 1, they were going like kind of like in between because Red Dead 1
Yeah,
dropped
every other
GTA
stuff.
5. Or was GTA 5 before Red Dead 1? No. I'm pretty sure Red Dead 1
Right, it
was
was Red Dead
before
1 and then-
GTA 5 and then long running because they were making Red Dead 2, which makes sense why it would take so long. And then now they're up in the stakes.
Yeah,
Do
sorry.
GTA
What was
6.
the question you asked me? Red Dead 1 definitely came before GTA 5.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
most definitely.
That makes sense.
never mind then. Really?
Yeah.
Before 2013?
Oh yeah.
What year?
I'm so serious. I don't know.
Wow.
I can
Was
look.
it
I can look it
2010?
up, but, huh?
I don't remember being. It was on the PlayStation 3 though.
Yeah.
It's Kai.
Uh,
He's going against Millennia right now, and he's not
Yeah.
winning.
Oh,
Cooked.
he's gonna be stuck on that for a while.
He's been stuck on there for 24 hours.
So-
He's already have like 500 deaths. One boss.
2010.
okay, so
Wow.
it was 2010.
Yeah.
Never mind, I was wrong. Oh, interesting.
Time flies. Time flies.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's
I
going on
only
anymore.
I only remember that because I remember being at Max's house. Shout out to Max, and he was playing like the DLC little game mode, and I'm pretty sure we're in like 4th grade when we're playing that.
Was it like the zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah. The like Night Dead or something.
Yep. I remembered it.
Yeah.
Made me feel old, twin.
I know. Trust
Oh,
me.
that.
Trust me.
Crazy.
When
I
GTA
like to
5
think
came
about
out, I was in 6th grade because I had a cast, and I remember I wanted to play so bad, and I like couldn't, so I tried playing with a Guitar Hero guitar, and like the first mission you had to drive, and it was impossible. I'm like, I can't do this.
Playing the guitar. Yeah,
'Cause that's what I was
you had to make
playing
you choose
Black
the
Ops
red
2
or
with.
white
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
Which car you choose?
I don't know. I cannot remember.
Okay.
Nigga. Nah, but yeah, I even played Black Ops 2 with that Guitar Hero guitar. Never got any kills, I'll say that. But I just
it
used the
work?
riot shield. Yeah, I just used the riot shield in the Peacekeeper. I'll try switching drop shot and I'll miss all going up. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Just run up to niggas trying to and I die. Like, it's like, that's what I dealt with for like 3 weeks, bro. I just played that consistently. I don't know why.
Wow. That's crazy. But you know, that's
That
a
is
that's
so
a true
wild.
game.
That was Black Ops 2, bro.
That's
That
a
was
true
Black
game
Ops
right
2
there.
for you.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, peak Black Ops 2, man. That's
Yeah.
Peak Black Ops 2, you couldn't get enough of it.
I don't think I played Black Ops 2.
It was so good.
Unlucky.
I
Actually, though.
look, bro. It's like any of the mainstream games at the time. I was never like fully into.
Nice.
It's not like because I just wasn't like down for the game. It's just because I didn't have the consoles that I would play them on.
Yeah.
Typically.
Unlucky.
So I just never really like got the attention from the games and shit.
Respect.
So I never got into them like that.
See, I just feel like we were at like the golden age for like gaming. I
Oh,
would
for
say,
sure.
right
No,
now.
I completely agree with
It's
that.
funny that you say that, though. It's because, like, for us, yeah, we would feel that way. But, like, for the younger people, they'll think that Call of Duty Modern Warfare was peak.
I mean,
True.
yeah, that is true. But to be fair, Modern Warfare 2019 was goated. So
It was a good game.
I'll give it to
but
it.
that
Like,
would
game
be
was
their
good.
Black Ops 2, you know what I mean?
That is true,
Ugh.
but it would never be
Ugh.
that prime. Yeah,
That's
but that's the only game
unlucky.
y'all had around that time. What else you would say? Fortnite, like.
I mean, every
See,
kid's
but they
playing
don't. I don't think they get a say in the golden age of gaming.
No,
Yeah, they
but
do.
for
Do they?
them, they would be like, that
yeah,
was
like
my...
back. Yeah, like
I
favorite
think,
Call of
I
Duty
think in general,
for
everyone
fast
like
forward.
all around agrees that like.
For us, yeah, our age group, yes, for 100%, we're all saying...
Not,
No, I'm
no,
talking
because
about-
there's
I'm
some
talking
that
about
like
in general,
younger
Jack.
will just like bandwagon and be like, yeah,
Well-
I know that game was better. I never played it, but I heard it was really good.
Well, to be fair, I bet the generation that's ahead of us was saying the same shit because they had like Tony Hawk and
Tony
all
Hawk Pro
them.
Skate, bro.
Nigga, that game is goated. It's like it's still on like the top.
yeah, but
sales
we're
chart.
talking about okay. We're talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
because gaming has not been around for that long,
True.
right?
Yeah, facts.
Relatively.
I'm talking about a golden era of gaming. I'm pretty sure we have lived it. I'm not talking about
yeah.
what other kids like, what they think is they're gonna be their like game that they liked. I'm talking about in just gaming in its genre itself. We lived through that golden era.
Yeah, I
You
would
know what I
say
mean?
that.
Because
I-
we've
I
seen a
can
development
kinda-
like rampant.
I think that's when it really started kind of like kicking off.
That is
Sort
true.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
when it
what
really-
we.
that's
That's
when,
what
like,
we
the
got
switch
to.
was
Say.
made.
Yeah, and that's when we were
Yeah.
playing the
At the
most.
same time, I think a lot of people would also say like, in the age of like, I guess this is for maybe older crowd, but people like when Halo was really big and everything like that, people would say that was a golden era for sure.
Yeah,
I was
that-
playing
well, that's
Halo,
what I was
though.
saying. Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
you
That
were
does
playing Halo,
technically
but,
count
like,
because we
I was
were on
alive.
Halo.
I was playing Halo.
Yeah, like
Okay.
that's
I was
just the
4 or
early.
5 years old
I guess we
playing
didn't really
Halo.
define like what. to
Oh,
what
I
point
guess
in
you're talking
time
about. Are you talking
would,
about like original Xbox One Halo?
I'm talking about original Xbox.
No, yeah.
I would
like,
say,
that's what I played.
but even then, I would
what time frame do
say,
you think it would be though?
I would say
I think
Halo
that depends.
3 though.
I think once.
I think once the Xbox 360, that's when it really
Yeah,
started
Xbox
to-
360 was like, that was it.
That
I think
was-
but I think he's asking where it started. Do you guys want to say like the Xbox, the original, was like
I would
almost
say-
game changer to the point where it's like, damn, this is where we're going with games, and then it just like all of a sudden just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say original Xbox and PS2.
Yeah, I think that's when...
PS2.
I think
When it started.
those were like
The
That's what
grandfather.
it-
I mean, I know there's older consoles, but we're talking about in terms of like
Graphics
where it
and all
really
that
got
stuff.
popular
Yes,
and
yes.
actually like everybody was playing it. It's not that you had to go to an arcade to play it. We're talking about it's just a home console that everybody's playing together. The LAN, the Halo, like I would say
Yeah.
Xbox and then the PS2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then on,
and then from then on it was just
it was
rampant,
just up
all the
like
way up till. Do you guys count PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series? What is it called? Xbox Series X.
Yeah,
something
You
like
guys
Nah,
still, okay,
I
up
think
to what?
PS4.
PS4 and
that. I
Xbox
can agree with
360.
that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Xbox.
I don't know. I don't know because it was impossible to get your hands on a console for the
That is
longest
true,
time.
but that's also because the last consoles were out for so long, and this is like the new product, and like everyone's crazy about that new product because
But-
they haven't released one in so long.
Exactly, but still, like it was still selling like crazy to the point where it was like
It was sold out.
it
for
was
months
rare
and
to have
months.
like it was a flex to have a PS5.
It really
Like
was. And
I
you
remember
really
when I
gave
bought
it
it, like I remember I flexed it everywhere, and then I gave it away, and then I flexed another one, and I gave it
You
away,
gave it away.
and I flexed another one.
How many do you have right now?
Nigga got a donut.
Our console collector got not a single one, and he
He's
bought
not
3.
up right now.
It just be like that.
Insane.
I remember I wanted one.
But like,
I guess
Yeah,
you're
sorry,
I
dude.
guess you're right. Maybe it's because we switched to PC. It's a little different.
Yeah, facts.
well, at the same
'Cause
time,
when the
though, I
PS
think it kind of stops at those specific consoles, mostly because of the games included. Because sure, I'll give PS5 the benefit in the sense that they had God of War. Shit was fucking
And the
Gas.
Spider-Man.
And
one.
Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man.
And
They had those good games.
and Harry Potter.
Okay, honestly, just Xbox. Is like,
Xbox didn't have a Harry Potter.
It's just Xbox.
Did they
It's
not?
like-
Lame ass. I
Wait,
don't know.
Was Harry Potter one?
Yeah, Harry. Yes,
it
yes.
on the
I
only-
watched art. No,
Okay.
it wasn't Xbox only.
Or did it take forever for it to come out on Xbox?
I
Was it
don't-
like a delayed release?
I don't know, but yeah, because they signed a deal with Sony, so it was the whole bullshit with Sony.
I had a PC at the time, so I was playing on the PC when it first came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the PS5 had some stronger games, definitely, than the
100%.
Xbox X.
Yep.
And I think it didn't really have much to show for. So I still think it kind of tapers off around the newest consoles. Just
So you
because
think
there isn't enough good stuff coming from them.
So you think these newer consoles is probably going to be the last of its prime?
I wouldn't even say
In terms of,
I
like,
wouldn't even say these
consoles?
were in their prime necessarily because I feel like they could have done better.
That's why I said PS4. I feel
I
like
don't think
PS4
so.
was when really everybody was like
No, you're
still like
absolutely right.
really going crazy. I was going crazy on PS4.
See, I feel like we just say
You
that
mean
though.
like terms of games?
Yeah.
I just feel like we say that though because we're just on PC now. But I feel like if we're still on console, like it would, like we
What
would
came
get
out-
more stuff
I guess
thrown at us
kind
that's
of,
about consoles.
Kind of, but it's from like an outsider's perspective looking in because like
Because
basically
I don't think so. If you like really ask me, I don't think because I think the PS5 had enough bangers and it had enough hype
PS5
and like
did.
yeah.
it had some. It had
That's
like
what
a
I'm-
few solid good
Well,
games.
He's saying it could have been more though compared to the last couple, like Xbox 360 and the PS4 in particular. We have golden memories with those. I only have one or two with PS5, and that's
Because we're computer guys now.
And plus, it doesn't help that majority of like any of those.
I mean, what
releases
else
were all
dropped?
like specifically stored.
I mean, we would probably know it and be more focused on it. We'd probably say like, "Oh, what dropped?" Because we have all these games to choose from. When consoles only have like AAA games and some indie games. So we say like, "Oh, it's not much or whatever," but they probably think like Call of Duty, like what Malachi was saying, and even like the views and stuff. Technically, this Call of Duty has like went up a little bit for them. So
I guess in a way, but it isn't like.
I feel like
When
it's
you-
not dead. Obviously, yes, we had golden memories and it was like way bigger for us or whatever. Yes, but I feel like because not many people are also on PC.
Do you think that? Do you really think that most? I mean, okay, yes, a lot of people are still on consoles.
Oh, yeah.
But I was gonna ask, like, do you think that the number is dropping in terms of like, yeah, you might have a console in your house, but I also have a PC. I don't just got a console because of the hype and maybe exclusive games. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting on my PC playing games. Do you think most people like already just have a PC and just
Yeah, I feel like it is starting to kind of become.
you know what I mean? Where it's just like they're kind of transitioning from consoles slowly to the PCs. And even though they still love their console, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation, they'll get it. But that's not necessarily mean they're playing anything on it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like. I do agree with you when you say that, like, it's just not, it's not hidden. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It wasn't hidden. Now, true, I say you are right, Moses. There's still tons of people playing the game, and tons of people still don't have a PC. Sure, but for them, even them, I don't think they would consider this as their golden era of gaming.
No, I wouldn't.
Honestly, if y'all play on consoles now, what do you got? Is it still like
Yeah, what are you guys playing on console?
yeah?
I also low-key kind of feel that like our generation was like the one really hyping up a lot of shit, not gonna lie, with like the edits and YouTube videos and this and that and blah 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 blah. I feel like we all kind of just slowly transition, but I mean, yet again, I don't know how kids are nowadays. I don't know if they have PCs or whatnots like, you know, how we all do. But I feel like
See, because even cheap PCs can still run some like Fortnite for those kids and stuff.
Yeah, but
Overwatch.
Yeah, but I feel like those kids
Call of
don't
Duty.
really be using their cheap PCs like that. Like, a lot of people are, like, excited, they want one, they get one, and then it doesn't run beautiful like they want it to.
I think it in a way has to do with.
Because that's how I
like-
was like, anyway.
I think in a way, when it comes to that, there's an aspect of maturity. I think because if you're a kid, let's say, and you're on PC. In a way, I feel like it's not as attractive as it would be if you were on a console because consoles, like
Facts.
everything's there, everything is right in front of you.
Yes,
It's all
that's
laid out,
what it
so you
is.
don't need to think too hard to like do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
It's just laid out in front of you. But on PC, you have to think about it.
Yes.
You have to go through the effort of installing things, going through all this, getting all the games.
That's
And
facts.
for kids, it's not as enticing because that's too much. It's
Right.
too much for them to process. But over time, if they have a PC still, or if they go to PC, it's going to be a lot more of an easy transition because like they already have
That's
games they like,
facts.
they already have genres they like, and now they move that onto the PC environment, and now they have a lot more at their fingertips, and they can understand it all.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yes and no. I'd say that age gap between when you transition to PC is slowly dropping. I feel
agree.
like a lot of more like, let's say like 13, 14-year-old kids will much prefer a PC than a console.
That's when
Because
they want one, but that's not when they get one, though.
That's fair, but I'm just saying like then they notice that their transition is a lot more sooner than what ours was.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't want to get a PC or anything until I was like 18, 19.
well, that's
No,
for you though, not for
I was
me.
relatively young.
I was young too. I was like right into high school or something like that, and I was like, I think that's when I finally got my PC. It was like 9th grade, and it was like shitty and yada yada. And I just built it over time and upgraded it and whatnots. But that was the time that I really wanted to.
Yeah, but that's you
transition.
two. How many kids in our school did that?
I think a decent amount. I'm not gonna lie. There's a decent amount of nerds.
I don't talk to people like that, so I'm not.
We had a lot of kids in our school.
That is facts. No, a lot of them were on consoles. You're right, but
I'm just saying
I'm
that
just saying, like-
that drop. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I just think
No,
the
no,
drop
for
is
sure.
going
No, I
lower
hear
and
what you're
lower
saying.
because, like you said, it's the YouTube, it's the social media, it's the people, it's the streaming, it's the content. All kids want to be like, oh, look, he's streaming. I want to do the same thing. You can stream on PlayStation, but it's not going to be what you want it to be. So when they see everybody streaming on Twitch, or they see everybody that's making all these crazy YouTube videos like Corey Kenshin and stuff with gaming, the first thing they need is a PC.
that's facts. But then it goes for a full circle back to Ethan, what he was saying. Then let's say they beg their parents. The parents keep checking. PC's way too expensive, yada yada yada. They finally find somebody, buy a cheap one for their kid or whatever. They look at it, they get on it, they see all the Corey Kenshins, YouTubes, yada yada. They try, and it's way too fucking complicated for them because they don't understand what the fuck like half that stuff is. So then they go back to the console because they're like, well, all my friends are on console. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. Now, if they're really determined and everything, then yes, they probably would do research. But most kids, especially at that age, would be like, this is too difficult. I'm just gonna.
I think I can.
Yeah, I think so.
I can see
In
the
my
angle
opinion,
you're coming at it from, definitely, because you're absolutely right when you say like, oh, like think about it from when we were kids. We want to be YouTubers and shit like that.
Facts.
Most of us. I don't know if every single one of us, but like that was like a lot of people's dreams at the time, and from then, like sure we got like computers and shit like that. And like I stayed on it because I never had the life of a console. I never like truly was involved in console life like that ever.
Right.
So the whole transition for me in going into computer was really seamless. Not to mention I had a brother that helped because like he showed me how everything worked and everything. So if you have people to do that, it's a much easier transition. But with nowadays, you're saying that it's kind of being younger.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see that because kids nowadays are a little more tech savvy. If you think about it,
That is
Because
true.
they're
That's
growing-
true.
they're growing
That's
up
true.
with
That's
everything.
true.
So-
I didn't even think
And
about that. That's
I'm
very
not gonna,
true.
I'm not gonna say it's bad parenting, but it's the parents that give their kids tablets
Yep.
and phones at the age of
I
fucking
think
They
6.
start
And-
off with an iPhone 13.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
They
mean?
start up with a computer off the jump.
Yeah.
And now think about it. What you're saying about your older brother, that's probably like prime right now. Like Xavier looks up to my big ass like setup. He's
Actually-
like, I want to set up, and he's like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's
no,
like,
that-
he's
that
like-
ass- same-
now
He's
think
playing
about
what he
that,
can at the
yeah.
moment, but that's what he wants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
same
such
thing
a
for me.
young-
My all my brothers, obviously, because they came over and like they watched me play on my PC. Every single one of them wants to play on PC.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
single one of them.
Yeah.
And the youngest one
That is true.
8,
I'll give
9,
that to
And
10.
you are right. Like
I'll give that
parents
to you.
are gonna be like, okay, I gotta give my kid a PC because most parents aren't gamers like that.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
understand.
They don't know.
and
They don't
all that
understand
stuff.
exactly. So they're like, "Oh, PC, is that how you play games? Oh, it's kind of expensive." And then eventually they'll get it. But they
Right.
had no idea there's a console that's $400 or $500 maybe. But just in that era, people, if you're like 40s, 50s, they're not really. Well, maybe I won't say 40s, but like let's say 50s and 60s. If you have parents that old, which there is some.
My parents are that old.
Well, there you go. My parents are young as fuck, so. But anyways, they just have no idea, right? And they have no idea what a fucking. They might have heard an Xbox or a PlayStation, but at the end of the day, it all just sounds the same to them. And if their kids want a PC, they'll try to get a PC because they assume it's the same thing as the rest of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Literally though.
And you are right. Kids are getting way more tech savvy. And again, I'm not gonna blame the parents because some of them, know how to control what they can and cannot do, which I think is very much needed, especially online. But there's kids like you said, 5, 6 years old, iPhone 13, 14. They got the best. They got a better iPhone than me.
Yeah.
They got a computer on the jump.
They get born and there's an iPad in their hand. Like,
yeah, just to shut them up, which is insane.
Yeah.
So, not to stomp on your thing.
No, I even turned it back around.
Yeah, which I didn't even think about that. That was a great point as well.
Facts.
But
It's just the times of nowadays and stuff like that. And the only reason why I thought about that is because you have kids nowadays trying to do kick streams and shit.
Not even just that.
They're trying to be popular like some other people on Kick, and they're just being nuisances and shit. That's why I thought about that, because they're so young and they're doing this dumbass shit. It's because they've been watching these and they want to be a streamer, so they do that. Because we want to be YouTubers, they want to be streamers. Us, we recorded YouTube videos and all that shit, and they're doing that.
That is facts. No, that is big facts. Also, randomly thinking about it, like playing VR chat at random times, I see a lot more kids on now with like Oculus headsets because I was like, because of the Quest,
Not even because they have a PC, it's just because
technology is being way more easily accessible than it ever was when we were growing up.
Facts. So it's weird to see like.
So even though like you said it, even though you said it, they might not be like, they might like when they get a PC, they're not like, it's too hard for them. Nah, they a lot of kids have that. They can adjust and they can figure it out because again, they've already had it on their phone.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
They've already had it. What else did you say? It was the phone, the iPad, stuff like that. So it's it is weird. It is weird to see, but it is. That's why I think the gap is just closing more and more
I would
towards
like to think
PC.
though that I think us as an age group were born in the perfect time for the evolution of technology.
Yeah,
because
we are
been
the technology.
We've experienced like all the variants that have come past of all like iPhones, iPods, even all that shit. How
most of it. I'm not gonna say all, but we were
we
were in the beginning of like cusp of it
when it
really
skyrocketed.
Yeah,
when it was like
this was before
changes.
iPhones. Like we experienced before iPhones were.
iPods. I remember
playing
iPods, the little iPod, some Destiny-like game in the nail salon, waiting for my mom. I remember that. Like,
yeah, bro.
Shit,
Jetpack Joyride type shit.
Yeah,
Jetpack going crazy. Hey, you remember Head Soccer?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nigga, I cracked my.
Bro, I was going crazy on
I
that.
wanted to buy some characters so bad.
Literally though.
Because I don't know who it was. It was at the middle central.
Yeah.
Some kid I was going against, I forgot his fucking name, had a crazy character. I was like, how'd you get that? He's like, my mom bought it for me. I was like,
bro,
buying characters?
Bro, and their ult was so crazy. Guaranteed goal.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm like trying to like sit back, jump a bunch of cake or a headbutt. Like,
Yep, head soccer is insane.
Head soccer, bro.
That is when that game was so popular because that's when we all got our iPads.
iPads,
and every player was playing head soccer,
Subway Surfer,
Clash of Clans,
Subway Surfer, and Clash of Clans.
And Jetpack Joyride.
And Jetpack Joyride.
We're the experimental generation because they introduced
we were.
iPads.
They gave us the first iPad.
We were the guinea pigs for a lot of things.
Yeah, bro.
I remember everybody, yo, can I see your iPad? Yo, you can play games on it? I'm like, get your...
Oh, that was around the time Minecraft was coming out too?
Yep,
yeah,
Pocket Edition.
Pocket Edition, yeah.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, we were. We definitely were. It was 6th grade for middle school for all of us except for you. Because you were still in middle school.
I was a year behind you guys.
It was us first year. They were just we had a few, or I'm stuttering. Sorry, a few signs you had to form. Our parents had to sign them, and they're just.
Dude, I remember when
passing
they gave them
iPads.
Passing out iPads like the candy. And I had that same iPad all the way through high school.
Yeah, same here. Same. Actually, no. I fucked up mine's sophomore year because I think I came back from track. Huh?
Go, keep going.
I was coming back from track practice, and at that time I was working at McDonald's, and my dumbass thought I could you know, because I did it before, but I had fucking sweet tea in my bag with the iPad.
Oh my.
Next thing you know, I get home, we're taking everything out. I'm like, it's just a puddle of sweet tea. I'm like, no.
That hurts.
I was
Weird.
so mad, and then I had to get a replacement like the next week after, and then
That is tragic.
Yeah, I know you did. You definitely broke yours.
Bruh, let me tell you, the first game that I broke it was the little gravity shit. How you like, like you tap the
when you're
screen.
running and you have to tap the
Nigga,
screen.
I couldn't
my
do a
God,
part.
man.
I said some.
oh god, you
I
remember
was
Temple?
like, it just
Y'all remember Temple Run?
shattered. I was like,
Yeah, Temple
bruh,
Run?
yeah.
Temple Run?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had
Nigga.
Temple Run, Where's My Water, Cut the Rope, Flappy Bird at the time.
Yep,
even,
Flappy, yep.
Which that guy said, I gotta take it down. I
Yeah,
can't
they
take
took
it anymore.
down. Yeah, I remember they took it
And
down,
then
but
the
everybody
one-
had
the
it, so it
Gravity
didn't even
game.
matter.
What is it literally just called? Gravity Runner, I think?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
gravity. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that game I broke
said-
it.
Yeah.
I remember.
I knew that. It was kind of
I was like, and then I tried putting it under my bed and hiding it. Like 10 minutes later, I'm like, I need it for school. What the fuck? I remember that, and
How did
then
they react when you turned that in?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. And then another time, I think I just dropped it or something. And then another time I went snowboarding.
3 times?
Yeah, and then another time I went snowboarding, and because it was so cold and it sat in the car, that it just fucking cracked.
Cracked.
That's just the downfall of early technology.
Yeah.
You know,
Then
that shit
the last one that we had to like turn in and like all that shit for graduation had like a crack on the side. I had no idea, but when I gave it to him, they're like, "Looks fine." I'm like, oh, because it was like a $75 fee you had to
Yeah, you had to pay.
like pay or something.
I was too scared of my parents to even attempt to crack my shit, so I only had one little like dent on the top left corner, but that just gave me the notion of this is my iPad, so if I ever lost it, I would know this is mine.
Yeah.
And it's been like that ever since. I never broke mine. I got it all the way up till high school, because I remember seeing the kids when I was in like sophomore year. I remember seeing the freshman kids come in, and they'll have a crazy looking iPad, like it was the newest generation. I'm pulling out my big ass one. They got these
Yeah.
little small ones. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they did.
Mine's
have
an
some
OG.
fancy
Y'all
ones.
got,
Yep.
I didn't break mine yet. I still got the old case and everything. Remember the flip?
Yeah,
The little
yep.
circle thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit did not work.
That
bro.
shit was
I'll put my
trash.
shit up.
Yeah.
Shit just fall back. I'm like, okay.
I had to
fuck
hold
this
it on
shit.
the, like, you have to, like, put your hands behind
Yeah,
it to
literally,
hold
I'm
it.
sitting
Yeah.
like this, nigga, like a fucking
That shit was ass,
Minecraft
bro.
villager, bro.
And it didn't protect shit.
Yeah, that ass, it didn't protect shit.
They gave you guys some scam.
Yeah, it was
They
dirt.
did. It was an
dirt.
Amazon like $5 case.
It was
that
all
they just
soft
bought a
and
bunch.
everything. Yeah,
it
it
was,
was all
like
blue.
a Galaxy design or some shit.
Yeah, trash,
No, it was
bro.
just a regular blue design.
No, yeah, it was just regular blue, and it had a little black
Yeah.
strap on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that.
That did
shit.
not protect shit, but I just made sure I didn't break mine. I was too
Yeah.
scared of my parents that they found out if I broke it. So
Yeah, then if you broke it once the first time, then they'll give you like a pretty much like a case that's like I broke the first one type.
Yeah, it's that
because it's like
black
an
rubber
auto box, yeah,
That's what I
rubber
had, but
like
I never
shit.
broke mine.
Damn.
I take way too good care of my technology because it's literally a pet peeve of mine to watch and hear anything with technology breaking. I can't stand it. It actually just like irritates me.
I love it
what
sometimes.
does that even mean?
I don't know how to describe it. It's like drop like if I see someone drop their phone, I can't look. It's too bad. Like if I hear someone's phone crack, like audibly crack, it's fucked. If I like watch videos of people just purposely destroying tech, it just irritates
old
me
tech?
so much. Though
Like,
it doesn't
it
matter.
just
what-
doesn't work.
that-
Nah, if
that's
it's
even
old
worse.
tech, yeah, it
If
pisses
it's-
me
if it's
off.
old
If they
tech,
don't make
it's
it
even
anymore,
worse for
it's
me.
like why? Because now it's like if
Well, I meant
somebody
like an
wanted
old
to
PC
collect.
with components that just don't work
Oh
anymore.
yeah,
type
destroy that
shit.
bitch. I don't give
That's
no
what I mean.
fucks.
I mean, I guess like that one is kind of like I can kind of let it slide, but just in general, just watching tech break, just
The only
it just
thing
is a
that
bane.
makes me cringe when it comes to tech breaking is when I see people trying to put in their RAM sticks and it just snaps it and it snaps the fucking
Wait, what sticks?
RAM.
RAM.
Yeah.
They try to stick it in the PC and it just snaps the little the prawns. Yeah, exactly. It makes me cringe every time. Or I saw someone trying to put their CPU on the.
Oh, and they fucked up all
Yeah,
the
the pins get fucked instantly. You can hear it crack too as he's like
Oh,
trying to push it out.
man.
I'm like, stop! that right there,
That
I
shit
understand.
does hurt. That shit
yeah,
does
that does. But like phones and stuff, I'd be like, damn, that sucks.
Cause yeah, I mean, I would watch like I think his name was like Tech Rex.
Yep,
or
Tech
something like
Rex.
that.
You wouldn't believe what just happened.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was him.
He had a video. I think he was reviewing some sort of iPhone or something like that, and
It was
he
on the table.
Yeah, it was on a table, and he cut to him walking back into the room or walking out of it. He's like, "You guys won't believe what happened." He looks up. My fan fell
My
right
ceiling,
on top.
yeah, my ceiling fan fell right on top. He's like, you won't believe what happened. The most random thing ever. Like, what the fuck? Like,
He didn't
you're
even start
right.
with that. He was in the middle of a normal ass video. He was in the middle of a video, and then he just cut to like, oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't like his face or anything. It wasn't like him walking into the room. It was literally like a cut of like the table, like it's on a tripod. He's talking yada yada yada, and all of a sudden the next moment, you won't believe what just happened. Like,
On the aftermath,
nigga,
it's like,
what?
the fuck what is this shit?
That shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
Sorry.
I can't ever stop thinking about like fans falling out of the ceiling.
Dead ass
After
now,
seeing that video,
yeah.
I'm like, what if that happened? That would be fucking
Right?
hilarious.
Bro,
Like-
honestly, I thought about that shit too. When I had my PC, I would just look up like it was like a little shaky too. So every time I saw it,
yeah.
I'd be
Speaking
looking
of
up. I'd be
fans,
like,
wait a second.
no.
Bro, okay, quick story time. I think you guys already know about this, maybe not. But Moses broke the fan in my bedroom.
I don't.
You don't
Wow.
I don't know this one. I don't know this
Okay,
Yeah.
It's simple. Don't worry about it. But like,
He's laughing.
I can't quite remember. Okay, so first off, when Moses would come over to my house in like the earlier days, we would just throw shit at the fan because it's funny as fuck. We just throw shit. So like,
I
we
just
threw,
throwing
we, threw,
shit.
we threw a box of like I think Cheez-Its at the fan, just shoot it everywhere.
Y'all are so dumb.
I remember that because he threw his talk out and shit. I'm like, nigga, shut up, dude. It was a bag of cheeses. I just it went everywhere.
It hit the fan, fucking exploded, basically.
And we're just dying laughing, bro.
And then I think
Oh
we
my
just would throw
gosh.
I have a bunch of fucking like fidgets and shit and like random just fucking softballs in there.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
threw launch it at the side of the wall, hit someone, all that shit. One day, I can't remember. I think it was sometime after school, I think, or something like that. Moses had his hockey gear with him.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to show me because he's proud of it all, obviously. So he's trying to show me all
Because
the gear
I
and
was
shit.
gonna play hockey right after his
Yeah.
house, so I had it all with me.
So he had like the gear on and everything, and he had his hockey stick with him, and he was just excited to show me everything. He's like, "Look at this. This is how you would like what would
How
say?
you would take a slap shot? I said.
Yeah, how you take a slap shot or some shit like that." He knew the fan was there because he was looking at the fan. He went up.
As I was winding up, I kept like looking at the fan to make sure I didn't hit it, and I was like, okay, right here.
The moment he looked away,
swing.
he went further back.
Yeah, like my brain was just like, that ain't winding up. I was like, oh, like, dude.
Peels it back, smacks into my fan. My fan is now going
Yeah,
side
dead
to side,
ass.
teetering.
Yeah.
And you can visibly see it's not fully connected to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Now. It is slightly off kilter and is going. I have it at full speed. I had to turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Ever since, if I turn my fan on, it will now shake. I can't have it past the first speed on the fan because every time I do, it goes. And you know what? We had someone come over to fix it. All they did was put like a wedge between the fan and the ceiling. But it will still shake.
Yeah, it
still
It's anywhere above the
shakes.
first speed. Ever since then, that was like literally, I think freshman year for me of high school.
Yeah.
So that was
That's hilarious.
Many
He
years ago
said-
at this point.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was like, this is how you take a slap shot. He's like, bruh, don't, or something. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not going to actually hit it, or I won't hit it that hard. I'm like winding up. I'm like looking, I'm making sure. I'm like, okay, perfect. It's not going to, I'm not going to hit it. Like, I don't know why I didn't even, like, I don't know. My brain just...
And I wasn't even worried about you hitting the fan because I thought you had enough room. I thought you were set.
Yeah,
I was worried about you coming down with the swing because I know you don't
Dead
you
ass.
play around too much.
I
when you
do
that
play
shit.
around.
True.
I was
Yeah.
fully expecting me to get hurt from that.
Dead ass.
The fact that you winded up, you were full focus on making sure you
Yeah.
were hitting that fan,
Dead
and in that
ass.
split
And then-
second, you completely forgot that thing even existed.
Like,
That's fucking
Fucked my
hilarious.
fan up, still fucked up.
yeah.
It gets
Still
hot as
fucked
hell in my
up.
room. But I can't.
It's PC on it.
I cannot do shit.
You know?
that's always gonna be like a core memory because like
Sorry,
I
Toon.
always look up at my fan, I see the little black wedge in my this.
That-
bro.
That ass. Sorry,
I always
Toon.
go back to that. How do we even get onto this topic?
We're
It
talking
doesn't
about
matter, bro.
Tech Rex and him destroying.
Oh, Tech Rex, his fan
And then
falling
his
down,
fan falling,
Tech
yeah.
being destroyed, all that shit.
Yo,
Goofy ass shit in general.
yo.
You got another topic?
I was gonna.
I know. I think you wanted to talk about something. You mentioned something. You said, it wasn't like have you ever? It was something.
With the would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Yeah, you mentioned something you would do like a would you rather.
See, that's what like. I had that in here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Was a would you rather like a
Yeah, I
possible
saw
would
it.
you rather
I saw
segment.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I took it out mostly because like there's a little bit of a setup that we have to go through. It first off, we have to find a would you rather that works.
Yeah.
And like is actually good.
Fair.
And then we have to make sure it's long enough for it to be like entertaining and shit like that. And then
We could talk about it after.
Yeah,
the
for
podcast.
sure. But
Would you rather be a superhero or a supervillain?
villain.
I
Every
would.
time.
I would low-key say villain too. Not gonna lie.
I just,
Niggas won't fuck with you.
I
Like,
just,
you
I just
doing
like the
your
idea
thing.
of being.
Can I
a
just be
villain.
like, I wouldn't be anti-hero? That's what I'd rather be.
Anti-hero?
Yeah.
That's, yeah, like you're
Yeah,
doing a
I
good
just
thing,
wanna
but,
be
like, in
my-
bad ways.
Yeah.
I want to be like
Exactly.
natural. Like
No, I
I'm
would
just
be, I
doing
would
my
be a
own
villain.
fucking
like,
thing.
I'm fucking shit up. I'm powerful. I'm killing everyone.
I'll come out just to
This
beat
nigga
your
want to be
ass.
dark side, bro.
I'll come out just to beat your ass. Any other villain comes out trying to destroy the city, calling me out, I would not care. I would do my own damn thing.
Yeah, I probably would be an anti-hero / hero only because it's like a villain just sounds so lonely. And even if people are with you, it's not because they actually give a fuck about you. It's because they fear you. I don't want people to fear me over time. Like, I don't know, I just think like
Have
it's
you-
just logical.
Well, that's
I'm
why
not
the
even thinking,
closest
like,
niggas to
See,
you
I
would
just
be
want to
cool.
be a villain because of the
You know
power
what I'm saying?
trip.
But that's how
Power trip.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Not-
just because of having all that power and going crazy with it. That's because
You
that's
want
And
to
then
be
a
dark
big
side,
a
bro.
little scary.
that's the point. I want to be scared. I'm
Bro.
a villain, bro.
No, I mean I get it, but like I guess in long term, like villains never win at the end of the day.
No, that's true. That's true.
Heroes.
And I'm
don't
okay with
usually
if
win
I were to
either.
be a villain.
It's
and get
true,
defeated,
but
I'm
that's
cool.
why I said that's why him and
Like
said
natural.
anti-hero.
I just say like a natural ass nigga.
What?
I'd be-
I'll
There was a
come
good
out-
quote from a Batman movie. How you say it's like, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see
be-
yourself become a
Yeah,
villain.
yeah, facts. So that's why you just do your own thing. Like every now and then you help out when you feel like it, but I mean, not every battle's yours.
But dying can be
Fuck
like
you.
a multitude of things. Like as a hero, most of the time, at least from what we've seen, your identity's hidden. So like you can plan yourself to die, but that doesn't mean
We're
yourself.
talking about like Megamind when the guy faked his death.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? They always have a second life, and I mean, like sometimes I'm just saying in general, like if you want to be a hero and like you don't want to see yourself become something that you've been despising the whole time, you can just fake a death with your hero and then just be your normal human self for the rest of
That's
your.
literally what the guy did. We're talking about Megamind,
Yeah,
bro.
that
That's, the
ass,
whole
that's what
plot.
he
The guy
did.
faked
And
his
he's like,
death,
yeah,
and
he's
then
like
just,
hiding in the crowd. And
Yeah, he
shit.
just went
like,
on his merry way after.
Yeah, yes, sure, we're talking about that, but I'm not talking about that.
Megamind.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
I know what you're saying.
But it's
Almost
just a
like
comparison.
almost like some Superman type stuff.
In a way.
In a way, 'cause
It's
he
like
has
he's
his-
like
he has his own
Clark,
ident-
and then,
yes, Clark.
then he's also. Which, by the way, all he does is
Literally just change.
That ass though.
he puts on the glasses, and all of a sudden, oh, that's not Superman. Who was that?
Nah, no way. That's nah.
But yet again, though, Superman be flying. So I mean, but there are times where he just
He's
chilling
stopping,
in front of the crowd
floating in
and
the air,
just, like,
talking to people. It's like
yeah, but I would say
he put on
like,
glasses, he looked like a different person.
but I would say in the mix though, like you can't see that nigga because reality that nigga, like I'm like damn, throw the car.
Cannon speeds and stuff like that.
Yeah,
He's
cannon
crazy.
speeds.
But I mean, he saved people, so they're gonna get a good look at his face. They're gonna be like up
Camera.
I'm gonna be
It's
looking like yo, and then when I find that nigga on the street,
Whoa.
take off them glasses, nigga.
He's gonna be like, whoa, his own car being tossed.
Yeah, yo, Superman. He's
Bro,
like,
I remember
need this.
bro, that ass. I remember seeing a video of like it was like POV me when I just bought my Hellcat or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and you see Hulk pick it up. Just paid car insurance for it.
I
I
would be
think
so
about that.
sad.
But, like, anything superhero movie or just any like big movies in general, when there is a hero and a villain, how much innocent like property and shit gets destroyed and all that shit, and then no one ever talks about it too.
Nigga,
How did they get repaired?
I bet
Yeah,
insurance.
like, what happens
I bet
after that?
nobody wants, like, no insurance company wants to
How do you-
cover
like,
that
how do
fucking
you recoup
city.
from that, bro?
At
think
all, bro.
The city's destroyed.
I mean, I bet you, like, realistically, they just have to, like, come together and just get it done regardless. You know what I mean? Because if you have superheroes and supervillains, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do in the first place?
True.
Not much. So at that point, you might as well just come together and just rebuild it, regardless of how much it's going to cost.
Don't live in the city.
You know how crazy that shit would be if that shit was real life? Because
Just in Minneapolis every other day, just see.
that's the thing. Like,
As I'm driving towards work, there you go.
yeah, you
again.
just see a car. And I'm like, turn on the
You're not,
music.
yeah, exactly. You're not even phased. You're like, hope you don't grab my car.
Yeah, dead ass. Like, them niggas, like, stop right in front of me, like, boxing. I'm, like, trying to go around them, like, nigga.
Accelerate.
No. Imagine like you're. I don't want to imagine being on a bridge. And next thing you know, someone's flying into the bridge.
Oh, my God.
Like,
Shit.
Yeah, it's like,
All right, turn around again.
Yeah, detour.
I would be
I still
so
gotta get
pissed.
to work. You get to
Yeah.
the point where, like, you tell your boss, yeah, there was a superhero fight. It's like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
that,
this has happened too many times. You better figure a way
Take a
around to
different
work.
route.
Bro, y'all seen the
Yeah,
magazines, bro? Like Rhino, bro. He came
Yeah,
in.
you imagine that? And nigga
You
really
seen
trying to
Sandman, bro? He
rush-
took the shit.
A really nigga trying to rush to work or whatever he needs to be. All of a sudden, just like all this stuff's like destroying the road. He just backs up, like has to go around,
Yeah, he
like
does the whole-
unfazed. Yeah, like nigga, like y'all know what, like what's
Y'all
good.
got it. Y'all
And
got
it's
it.
not just you. Everybody's behind you.
Yeah,
too.
they
Like,
all know. Yeah, they all like all aboard. Like, dude, that would
someone
suck.
way
just
far back
turn
doesn't
around.
know what's going on because he can't see that far up. He's like, bro, hurry up.
But if you
They're
see-
fighting again.
Yeah, they're fighting. Oh, okay.
fault.
Like, dude, that shit would suck. But I was gonna say in Minnesota, that shit would never like happen probably because in the
Minnesota?
movies, that never there's no fight.
it's
so
always in New
we're
York,
just
that's
yeah.
why.
So
Yeah.
we're
We
just
do
being.
populated cities, and we're close to a populated city. So I'd
Twin
say
Cities,
some
Minneapolis,
things
yeah.
can happen here.
But I feel like I'll be at work chilling, and on the radio they're like, Superman is fighting again in the city at Los Angeles, blah 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 blah. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. But
Damn.
then I'm gonna keep
yeah, all
working.
saying, yeah, you're just
Shit
doing
wild
work.
for
You're
real.
driving back
Like-
work, and now you see Superman.
Yeah,
this
like
guy.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But he doesn't
I'm
even
like-
crash into anything. You just see him go across the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
With the fucking sonic boom going by.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but-
your window shake. Just turn on the radio.
Yeah, like what are you
Not
gonna
like
do?
us.
Yeah.
They're not like us. Yeah, so yeah, you're probably right. Okay, in terms of like, okay, let's be real here. If there was like actual like disasters in terms of real life shit, like airstrikes and shit, you know, we in particular wouldn't be a specific target, but that doesn't mean that
Chicago would get hit.
Like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But you gotta imagine like how hard it is to get all those. I have no idea. I'm not gonna speak on military equipment because it's extremely advanced in what we even know. Because there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we don't know. That's just how the government works. But in my mind, I'm thinking if anything has to come overseas, there's plenty of resources to stop any of those bombs
Yeah, we would-
before it even
we would
hits
try stopping
the
it.
Midwest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so you're probably right. Nothing would happen, but in the case it would probably be either Chicago or Minneapolis.
You know how they hit Chicago? I already can see it. They'll go through Canada. They'll fly over Minnesota. There's not, I don't think, too much shit here. But I know in North Dakota they have a lot of military stuff.
Yeah, but then that means they have to go through Canada first. Unless we're fighting with Canada, but Canada.
No, I feel like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I know none, but I just don't feel like Canada really has that good of a military.
They don't talk about it.
I feel like they're just accidentally let that shit fly through. They're like, ooh.
accidentally. He said,
Yeah.
Damn, that's a bomb and shit.
Yo, you see that on the
Yeah.
radar? Ding, disappears.
yeah, it gets out the radar. It's like,
He's like,
Oh shit.
it's not on our border.
that's crazy. You just see it ding one time on the radar. Ding.
Just a red dot. Oh.
Yeah, you even see it fly across the sky.
Yeah, dude.
Well, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Just put the hands up.
Yeah, that is.
Not my problem.
That's crazy.
I'm fired.
No, I'm pretty sure Canada would. Like that.
No, they would do something. They
The
definitely,
world
or they'll
is-
at least let us know.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
world
it
is already on the news. You know what I mean? There's just so
Facts,
much
facts.
stuff that you can just find online. Like the whole fight in Ukraine, you can see so much footage of just crazy shit right now.
I watched a nigga blow a helicopter up.
Yeah.
Like, successfully and like all recorded. I'm like, what is
Them
this?
niggas.
You can see
What is
drone
going
attacks.
on?
Like it's unreal how much documentation there is when it comes to the modern war. And then that also includes like Gaza and Israel and stuff like
Yeah.
there. Like there's this footage everywhere, GoPros. It's crazy.
I feel like it's not about us not knowing that's gonna hit. It's just like, well, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Because let's say they do send the missile through there or something like that to hit Chicago.
But that's the thing though. You gotta
Watch
think
out,
about
guys.
you got to think about it though. We would be the last people to know because we're not a part of that shit. It would be the government. It would be like the Pentagon and shit that would know immediately that shit is happening.
But
and
then
they would have countermeasures right out the jump. They would shoot missiles back to stop a missile. You know what I mean?
That's facts, but I feel like they would also let people know so they won't let their civilians just get evaporized.
It's true, but I'm just saying in terms of like Canada's like, hey yo, there's a missile coming. They would hear it first, and then instantly already have like a reaction, and then over time like, hey, start spreading the news that everybody needs to hide for a second because something bad's happening. But they already know. They already like have the ball rolling.
Yeah, they
before
probably
we
already
even-
have a plan.
You know what I mean? Like I
set.
just
Well, yeah,
got out
there's
of my
definitely
car,
because
parked
it's
in the
smart,
garage,
right?
walked to the stairs. All of a sudden, the fucking Amber Alert. Missile
Nigga,
your
if
way.
I see that shit, I'm like, I'm dead.
GG.
I'm like, dolphin dive into my bed, nigga. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go.
That nigga need
Like,
PhD
Your bed,
fluffer.
How about under your bed? Why would you go on top of it? You gotta
Yeah.
lay down and go to sleep.
Wasn't there
See
not,
the
like,
explosion?
some time ago, like a fake or an accidental like
Yeah,
missile warning
in
or something
Hawaii, the
Yeah,
guy.
it
It
was
was like the
Hawaii,
guy's
yeah.
first job or first day on the job or some shit like that.
And he hits
And he accidentally hit the and panicked everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because we were
Yeah.
hearing about that shit. It's like, damn, what is going on?
But that's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
It'd be like things like that where there'd just be countermeasures that they would know first. And I think it would be like,
Instant.
yeah. So
Or be on go, but I guess more for us, it's like, what would you do?
I'll go to my mom's as
Respect.
soon as possible.
Just race on over there.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be with my family. And that's just how it is.
I guess it kind of depends, like, when we get the warning and how likely of a chance we have of getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
If it's like, yeah, you're done no matter what. It's
It
like,
depends what the warning is because sometimes it'll be like, oh, there's a missile,
strike?
potential missile stuff. Like I'm gonna freak out, but like regardless, I'm still gonna get on the road because people, as my thing goes on, and if I read it, I'm like, whoa. And then I'll call my mom, and if like, do you get that? Blah blah. Do we know if it's real? And then at that point, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna be on my way because the road's gonna be filled
yeah, roads
sooner
are-
rather
Yeah.
than later. So I need to
So
get here now. So I'm only like 10 minutes away from it anyway, so it's not that bad. But still, you know what I mean?
Nonetheless,
Like
yeah.
my reaction won't be the only reaction that a ton of people already have. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, you even see it in like any type of popular movie and shit when any type of mass event is going down or there's big warnings and shit. Even the superhero movies, them
The
roads
Last
are
of Us.
always filled.
Yeah,
bro.
The Last of Us is like
Always.
the best or the thing I always think of with like busy roads and shit.
How that, yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
And how like
Yeah.
it caught up per person and everybody just had the same idea
Yeah.
and what they wanted to do.
Yeah. That it's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. It's like I won't be the only person on the road. And if it gets to the point where a road is stopped, I'm getting out of my car
Yeah.
and I'm going. You know what I mean? But
You gotta do what you gotta do.
you know, I would like to not think about those things because
You know?
anxiety kind of strikes and no, you know,
No, I
no
feel
missile
that.
strikes anytime soon.
Yeah, we're
soon.
we're big
can't say.
chilling, trust. We're big chilling. And then
But here in particular, yeah, we're big chilling.
imagine like a ground invasion trying to happen in the United States.
Like Red Dawn or something.
Nigga, we all strapped.
True.
Like-
It depends on where they.
That's
it
why-
depends on where they
Like, you imagine that?
That's
Like, they
what-
really try going through, like, Chirac or something? Like, nigga, they getting lit up.
I was also thinking that too. It's like when they drop military people just out of the planes, like there's plenty of Americans with guns. And they're
Yeah,
not just letting
nigga.
random
Especially
in the house.
nowadays, bro.
They're fighting back.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. like people will just be shooting back, and
Yeah.
they got a whole like, whoever's invading us would have to deal with the civilians on top of the fact they have to deal with the American army. So it's like, what can you even do, bro?
Yeah.
So I don't ever see that happening. It's just gonna be missiles and
oh, yeah.
aerial strikes and bullshit.
They're not getting close to it, bro.
Yeah.
They know it
We're
happens.
chilling. We're big chilling.
From what I could tell, the
You have the right to bear arms.
it's between America.
Yeah, right?
It's between America, Russia, and I think China, and maybe even Japan. I don't know. It's those three big countries, America, China, and Russia, that have like the most advanced military tech.
Yeah.
You know, but again, they only say so much because it's the fucking military. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
they don't
really
want.
tell
They don't
you.
want to just tell you.
But I'm
all
pretty
the
sure
shit.
we spend the most money on it.
Oh, yeah,
you do.
1000%.
You do.
Yeah.
We definitely do.
Anyways,
We stay strapped. Sorry.
as a country, as a whole,
as a household.
As a household.
Okay.
All of a sudden, ah! You know, and then I lean over because you're stupid. Or him too.
Like,
And then he like sits there too, and he's like,
you're right. Yeah.
it's
Like, put it back.
okay, it's okay. It's like you just killed somebody.
You know.
I don't even know how we got on that topic.
It was a
either,
crazy
but-
transition because
Yeah.
we went from like games and stuff. We went to tech. We went to fans. We went to the Would You Rather.
It was you that said the
Superheroes.
superhero stuff. That's
And
right.
then we made it to this.
Oh yeah.
All
the Would You
somehow
Rather.
seamless. It was
Yeah.
unintentional. I just made it there.
And this is why you guys should watch our podcast or listen to it if you can. If you're new here, go back to our first one because this is how typically how it goes. We just talk, and conversations get brought up all the time randomly, and you know, we just have a good time.
Yippee
We
yabba.
just go with it.
We are
because
just
that's
we
what's
are
on my
literally
mind.
just yapping.
Rada.
That's what the
Say rada.
When's the last time I've seen Chowder?
That's what I'm saying.
Not
like,
that long ago, I
Actually,
ain't
you
gonna
know
lie.
what? No.
Not that long ago. I ain't
This
gonna
is what I'm
lie.
talking about, by the way.
Yeah.
We're talking about this, and we're gonna talk about.
Speaking of it, what's the cartoons, man?
That's what
I'm
I'm
talking.
thinking.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good topic.
I was
Right,
just
dude.
talking to my sister about it last night.
Oh really?
Yep, because I have my Max account and I was gonna give it to her, and I was like, they have Cartoon Network and they have Adult Swim. That's why it's my favorite.
I love Adult Swim.
That's
Nah,
why
on
it's
server, that
my
shit.
favorite.
That was
Like,
my
dead
shit, bro.
ass,
Early years
dead
of like
ass.
Cartoon Network swapping into Adult Swim at a certain point. Like we got
Yes.
Family
I
Guy
stayed up
popping
on me.
Robot
Yes.
Chicken was
Yes.
Robot
my favorite.
Chicken.
Robot Chicken
Yes.
was crazy.
It was-
American Dad, the Boondocks.
Dude,
like,
and then
bro.
dude, no, but Toonami, bro.
Toonami,
When
yeah.
that came on, they're actually still dropping like heat. That's why I was talking
Yeah.
about it with
Are
my
they?
sister. Yeah, because a Superman like, I don't know, like animated show is playing, and they had like even some black characters in it that looked really good and this and that, and blah 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 blah. And we were talking about it, and it was a Adult Swim show, and I was like, this actually looks good.
Adult
Like,
Swim
yeah,
is
we're
coming
talking
out with
about
bangers,
it.
'cause They got
They
Smart
are.
Friends on that shit too.
Yeah.
Smart Friends season 2 just dropped.
Yep.
They dropped
Yep.
that anime that we were talking about, the one that you and me were watching, but we kind of
Yeah.
stopped. But they dropped that, like, in terms of animation.
Right.
amazing.
Like they're doing their
Yeah,
thing.
they are doing that thing.
But that's my favorite streaming software because, and to answer your guys' question, I'm guessing you're gonna ask like your favorite cartoons
Well,
or
we're gonna
whatever.
get into like
Yeah.
all of that. But
Yeah, but my favorite like Cartoon Network, you could say, and all that stuff is
Specifically?
Cartoon Network. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
that's what you
like,
meant, like the
I would say
streaming
specific
service.
Yeah.
cartoon
specific
The
cartoons.
channels.
that you really could just put on and it's just there.
It depends though,
I don't know.
because okay,
The regular show.
if we're talking about like
Really?
Yeah.
if we're talking about Cartoon
Oh,
Network,
God.
regular show.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Me
For
and Jordan
me-
right now are watching.
For
them.
me-
I'm not
Like-
talking about
Hold on.
Cartoon Network
Like-
by itself. I'm talking about in general
Cartoons.
Yes,
Period. Like we're talking like
cartoons,
You just put
SpongeBob.
on regular shows.
all that
Dude,
shit.
That's one. That's on the list.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
and regular show were like top two.
Gumball is on there.
Yeah, Making Fun of Gumball. I love that show.
But I'm just
SpongeBob.
like, as a background, I feel like I would pay attention more to regular show than I would like SpongeBob. You know what I mean?
SpongeBob. I mean, like nowadays, SpongeBob is not nearly. As
We're not
good
talking
as
about
it
new
is.
Right.
episodes.
We're talking
Yeah,
about the
old-
old
We're talking about
ones.
Prime
Okay.
SpongeBob.
Prime SpongeBob was
Hall and
entertaining
Prime.
It was
Yeah.
like
At any age, you
borderline
can watch that and be-
inappropriate.
and be
I'm not gonna
happy
lie
with
to you.
watching
Facts.
it.
Facts.
Like Prime SpongeBob is just like that's good entertainment all around. No matter how you look at it, that's always like something
even as an
I could
adult,
have
like
on.
some of them jokes
That's what
are
I'm saying.
crazy.
Yeah, and then when you watch some of those older episodes and now knowing what you know and
Yeah,
hearing that
it's
shit,
just
Yeah,
like-
you're like, how they get away with this shit, bro?
Exactly.
Oh my
Like
God.
they got away with a
damn.
lot of shit.
They
in
did.
cartoons,
They did.
bro. Like look at even the older ones. Like I'm talking Johnny Bravo
Yeah.
type shit. That
Yeah.
shit was all
Bro,
crazy.
that shit, bro.
that shit
Actually,
should've been-
that shit is wild. as fuck.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy. I don't know if you guys watched any of Ren and Stimpy. That shit was just all grungy ass jokes
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing, and that was a kids show.
Really?
Shit was nuts.
It's
Wasn't meant to
fucking
talk.
For
crazy.
me, it was Johnny Test and
Test.
Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go is he?
Really?
See,
Teen Titans
normal
Go?
I love
Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans
Go
Go.
is
Teen
he?
Titans always tops.
No, Teen Titans.
Yeah,
is
I
know
always
that-
top
no, no,
shit,
no,
but
no,
Teen
no.
Titans Go is goated as well.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, I would always say Teen Titans just in general, yes, but I was personally watching Teen Titans Go more than I watched Teen
It was
Titans.
surprisingly
See,
entertaining. I
yeah.
wanted to bash
I just felt.
No, it was he. It was funny too. I'm not gonna lie. There was
I think
a lot
that's
of
why.
funny
It was
moments in
just
there.
some. It was just some moments in there. I like. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
gonna knock Teen Titans Go. My issue with it is that there were so much better shows that could have been ran at the time.
True.
Like they had Adventure Time, they had Gumball,
Oh, what Steven Universe?
Steven Universe.
Yeah.
They had like bangers at the bangers at the bangers, and then they have Teen Titans Go, and I was like, I'd much prefer watching those than this right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's not like it was a bad show. I just prefer the other ones that were running at the time.
And guess what? Most of it is on Max.
Oh, and for me,
I got Max.
I think
Are you sponsored right now?
No, but I got
I'm gonna tell you
I got the Discord Max on there, bro.
Max,
like I'm on
you know,
it.
we
For-
paying a lot of money.
but I
Send us a
think
bag real quick.
I think my favorite show like all time though would be Phineas and Ferb. Personally,
Phineas and
that
Ferb.
is
I
a good
love
one.
that show.
That one, you could never really skip it.
Yeah, I love that
It would
show.
just pop up and it was just like, we're watching this episode.
Yeah, I loved Phineas and Ferb.
Most of the time when an episode popped up too, it was like rerun wise, it was actually like good on reruns. Like you wouldn't get reruns constantly. Like,
Yeah,
it'd
I
be
felt
every
like-
now and then. They would
yeah.
space it out almost perfectly, and it would feel like every episode
Episode
you watched
was
was
new.
new.
Yeah.
Dead ass though. Like
it
actually,
definitely felt like that.
There was only, it was like only 2 times, and it was only because I loved that specific episode specifically. So I was like, I think it was Spa Day. I think that's what it was called. It was called.
What happened in that one?
I don't know. Like it was just Candace and Ferb and Phineas. They did something nice for Candace, so they gave her a Spa Day, and then
Oh right. No, I know. what you mean, I know what you mean.
and Phineas and Ferb they had like did like a remix, like a song on that shit, and that shit was so hard. I was like, I know that song.
Bro,
Nice.
like music they put in older cartoons always kind of hit in a way. It always kind of like had its little.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Like the
SpongeBob in
intro?
particular
Oh my God.
always felt like it was
Best
just
day
Dude.
ever.
intros
Not
and the
even-
songs in the.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
even just with song or with music, but like just even like the guitars and shit that would play. Like, yeah,
Everybody
like,
knows that's a SpongeBob tune. You know what I mean? There's just certain sounds that you'll hear and you'll instantly know what cartoon that is.
For sure, yeah.
SpongeBob was one of the greats. Like,
Yeah.
if we had to say big 3, what would you think falls in big 3? SpongeBob has to be one.
Hold on. I
SpongeBob-
don't want more
SpongeBob
diss
movie.
tracks, okay? I'm kind of tired.
Oh
I'm
my
SpongeBob's gonna start speaking on
Wait,
Mordecai, bro.
wait, wait,
Probably.
Because
He's gonna be the AI shit, like, fuck the big thing.
Fuck the
Yeah,
big
that-
3,
that
and then
AI
Patrick
shit
is just
is
big me. And then you got Squidward.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? They got them AI rappers.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Glor's the one making all the SpongeBob.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
The
They'll
big
start dissing all the
three.
cartoons.
No, but I would say my favorite of all time show before I get into the other question is definitely SpongeBob, because no matter what, like I would scroll through the guide or whatever. Every time I saw SpongeBob on, I would go to it. Like even if there's like other Heat shows and everything, I'm like, ooh, you know, Amazing World of Gumball, blah blah blah. But always SpongeBob, bro.
SpongeBob, it's so good that it's still unique to this day.
Yes.
As in, like, or not unique, relevant is what I meant to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Like, there's still memes about the show. You know what I mean?
You can never, yeah.
It will never die.
And it has good like rewatch value and all that.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
always go back and watch those episodes, and it's
fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Facts.
every single time.
Every single
it
time.
is enjoyable just to be in the presence of,
Yeah.
basically.
But yeah.
And it's hard to come across shows like that because not all shows are like that. I think, in my personal opinion, I think it's SpongeBob, Adventure Time, and I think I have to say regular show. I think it's those. I think that would be the big 3 for me.
For you.
I
But don't get me
actually
wrong,
see
because we
that.
also have things like Avatar and shit like that that are heat as fuck.
That's
But
facts.
if you had to like compare like total like length of it and everything, because Avatar, I feel like Avatar ended pretty quickly somehow. Like it felt like it went by really fast. I'm excluding Korra. I don't include Korra.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck horror, nigga.
Fuck Cora. Cora K.
He said
Like-
Cora K.
Cora K.
No, nigga.
Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say like yes, Avatar was fire and everything. I think there's a lot more seriousness into the show as kids. When we were growing up, we wanted that like entertaining, almost quick
But no,
dopamine.
I loved Avatar as a kid though.
But
'cause
you
I
kept
loved that
did
series
you keep
shit.
rewatching it though, like the SpongeBob series?
I never went back. No, it's
Exactly.
like if I saw the episode, I was good because I knew that much and I can continue with the story.
Because
It's a
Avatar is
story.
a story. It's a story thing.
That's
It's
what I was
not
gonna
a-
say.
like a
That's why
cartoon.
that's why I think like it wouldn't be in the top 3 for me either. Is because like story driven cartoons are good. I'm not knocking them, but like in terms of like all around, is it still relevant to this day? Is it still being talked about? Or can you go back and watch it? Like, yeah, you should watch a couple episodes here and there, but there's no way you're running the whole seasons back, are you?
I would say I'm 100% willing to go back and rewatch all of Avatar. 100%. But
I'd rather watch
I'm
the
gonna
new
give
show.
it once.
Nah, I'd rather
and then I'm
watch
gonna
that.
wait. several
I could
years
watch
and shit.
Avatar again. That
Yeah.
shit is goated.
You would watch it again?
It's good.
I definitely could. But like,
I don't know.
And it's funny,
watching
too.
Several episodes not gonna happen.
People be
There'll
forgetting
be certain
that
episodes I
shit's
just don't want to
hilarious.
watch.
Some of them did kind of feel just like not necessary.
Yeah.
In a way, but that's filler.
But that's most stories. That's what I'm saying.
In a
Like,
way,
it's hard for me to rerun it as
Nigga,
much as it is like
because
SpongeBob, where it's just
The
like
cabbage guy was a fucking filler. That's their
Why
filler
you
is the
gotta be
cabbage
like-
guy. Like that's hilarious. Their filler is good. I don't know.
I think it's because Avatar
So you put it on your top 3?
doesn't feel like
No.
a cartoon.
Well, there you go. So why would you put it on your top 3?
Because there's better shows in my opinion.
Okay.
I think it's because Avatar feels more.
I
like
was
an
just
anime
defending
rather
them.
than
I was
a
just
cartoon.
saying that was a filler.
What was that?
I feel like Avatar feels more like an anime than a cartoon.
Yeah, facts.
Fair.
Because
I would
animes
label
in
it
general
as that.
have a kind of like a progressive storyline that you
Yeah.
then.
But
go
there's
through.
people out there that's like, well, anime is just they're all
And then
animation.
I ignore
It's
them.
all cartoons. It's all
I know-
cartoons.
Yeah, I ignore them bitch ass niggas.
It's stupid. Like
Yeah. All right. Anyways,
can't tell
go
me
watch
why you like
Chainsaw Man or one of them gory ass fucking animes and tell me if that's a cartoon you would show it to your little boy
That ass.
Exactly.
or little girl. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
I think it's just because it was more serious in tone in certain aspects. It wasn't as lighthearted as, let's say, the Amazing World of Flap. No, it was just Flapjack, really. And then
Flapjack. Oh
Yeah, I remember
my god, that
Flapjack.
shit is goated.
I did love that show too.
Flapjack was-
As
that shit is
weird
hilarious.
as it
That's a
was.
slept on Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
Oh,
I love-
easily.
Oh
No,
my
it
gosh.
did not have as much popularity. As
It was
Yeah.
so funny, bro.
It was
Yeah.
Misadventures of Flapjack. That's what
Yes,
I couldn't remember the title.
Yeah,
That
that's a
shit.
good one too.
Love Flapjack.
God damn, bro.
There-
Like you said, Johnny Test.
There's a
Test.
lot of goats out there. Like we could count the kids next door and all them.
Oh, the candy.
Trust me, and
I-
Billy and Mandy, Courage and Harley Dog, like nigga, there's,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
so
Plenty.
many goats.
There's
There's so many
plenty.
goats.
Every
Like I
single
can
one of
keep
them
naming them.
But if we had to come down to top 3, those are all amazing. Those are all in my top 10,
But-
without a doubt. But top 3, I still think would be SpongeBob, Regular Show, and Adventure Time.
Facts.
With like no
I
contest
would
almost.
say SpongeBob. Just to go a little further back to like, what was your favorite cartoon? SpongeBob. I would say for me, not to like bandwagon or anything, because again, there's so many good cartoon shows when we were growing
Oh, yeah.
up. They were so good.
There's so many that people hated that I liked. But,
Which ones?
I think My Gym Partner's a Monkey was one of them. Which I don't
That
think
one
you
was
guys
mad
remember.
annoying.
What the fuck?
There was
I bet
I
you
never
like
even heard that.
Camp
something Teenage
Leblo or
Robot.
something.
It may have just been called Teenage Robot. I can't remember.
That sounds
It was
familiar,
It was
but I
also a
can't
cartoon.
remember.
It was just. It was about this.
Oh, I know
robot girl
what
named
you're talking
Jenny,
about.
And like she was.
Oh
just-
yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit. She had her
yeah.
adventures, all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That
Yeah.
was
Those
that
are
was
regulated
that wasn't Cartoon Network, was it? That was like
I don't know what that was actually. I can't remember.
I feel like that was
I think
Nickelodeon.
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 I can't quite
My
remember
fault,
what
bro.
yeah, because Danny Phantom was with it.
Damn,
Yeah. Which then we have to bring up
Bro,
fucking,
I might have to bring out the jersey, bro. That shit was
right,
so
right?
hard.
But then you have to bring up
Fairy-
like
Fairy
Fairy
Odd
Odd Parents.
Parents.
Like you got to bring
Yeah,
up all
that-
them
No,
too.
I'm
Those
still,
are
I'm still,
huge.
like even adding those into the pool, I'm still leaving those as my top 3.
Well, he added SpongeBob on there, so it doesn't even matter which genre or network he's talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
SpongeBob's
We're
up
just
there.
talking in general.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
it's not my fault.
Period.
Cartoon Network came out with bangers after bangers.
That is facts. No, they were on a tear. But hold up, let's hurry up and finish this because I got one more question on the topic of TV shows I want to ask.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say SpongeBob, Adventure Time, and then me personally, I very much enjoyed Gumball.
Yeah,
Gumball was-
Amazing
I
World of
can't-
Gumball is.
I
so
felt
good.
like it was funny, and it was also almost like low key relevant to like things that are going on in the world
Currently.
and they would just make fun of it. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, so they're parodying like things that us as kids have to endure,
Dude,
or
I
like
remember-
even adults. And I was like, that's actually funny.
I remember
Yeah.
they had that
Their take on it was
Goku
really good.
reference when
Yeah.
they had Gumball go Super Saiyan. I was like,
There's plenty of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were like relevant and they understood the culture and they kind of just did their own little twist on it. I very much appreciate
Yeah, I
it.
love
So
that
that's why I
shit.
put it at the top 3.
No, I can.
Yeah.
But Adventure Time was like my first show that I was like invested in watching every episode.
Yeah.
that ass.
I might get cooked for this list, but this is only because I'm thinking about like mostly I guess current time, like what I put on TV and all that shit. Because I can't really think of OGs because I'd be forgetting like, for example, like Danny Phantom and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I would
they-
rank those pretty high because I used to fucking watch them
Imagine
all
Kim
the
Possible.
time. Kim Possible used to watch them all the time, but like
I never watched Kim Possible like that.
Yeah, me neither. But,
But-
I did like the
I
show when it
kinda
came
like
on.
it.
I watched the hell out of it because my sister loved it. But I guess for right now, my top 3: SpongeBob, always can put that on. Amazing World of Gumball, always can put that on. The regular show, because I can always put all those on. You know what I'm saying? Like I would always get distracted, laugh, blah blah blah. Like I wouldn't be pissed if yada
Yeah.
yada. So
Gotta go.
I can't hate that. That's
a good
You
one.
said you're gonna hate on your list because it's newer.
Because
Yeah, I don't know why
because I
you
feel
s-
like a lot of people when they say like top 3 or goats or greatest, they want to hear like Courage the
There.
Cowardly Dog and all that stuff, which is
Those
true.
are
but I
amazing,
can't really
though.
remember
Kid Next
them
Door,
like
you know
that.
the
They're not top
OGs.
3.
Yeah.
Fairy Odd
They're like top.
Parents.
They're like
very
top
odd
10.
Top 10.
Yeah,
easily.
top 10. Oh yeah,
Damn.
1000%.
For me,
I'll just put them on and pretend.
it'll be Phineas and Ferb,
Okay.
Amazing World of Gumball, and damn, probably Regular Show. Yeah,
Regular
Yeah.
show is goated. I'm telling you.
I love it. Show.
They just, I don't know.
Mordecai and
they just did
Rigby.
their thing.
Those
They
like-
really
Regular
did.
show's top 5, but I can't put a top 3.
I'm trying
Bro,
to think of some.
rewatch some episodes. I'm telling you, you would be like, "What the fuck?" Like it's like art. It's
literally
like
so
art,
random,
like
that
comedy. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's just what we would laugh at all the damn
Muscle
time.
Man ass is so
Yeah,
fucking.
like, he's like running a golf cart, like do something, and then they're just
Who
everybody's
imitated
just
him
fucking
really well?
staring
Did we
at
know
him.
somebody that imitated Muscle Man really well?
Connor.
Yeah,
Connor.
it's Connor.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Bev. Shout out to Bev.
out to
The
Connor.
question I had to ask really quick though is, what was your favorite like live action show? As
Live
in
action?
like you know,
No, Wizards of Waverly Place.
yeah.
Thank
yes.
you for fucking
Yeah,
saying
that's
that.
what I was-
Oh my
Crazy-
god, I
it's
love.
crazy
Yes.
that you were gonna say that because I was also gonna bring that
That's
up.
the
like
We
yeah.
got,
Hannah Montana, the fucking
Sweet Life on
Sweet Life
Dex.
on
That's a good one though.
just Zach and
Hotel
Cody
or
in
whatever.
general.
Yeah.
Zach and
Drake
Cody.
and Josh. There's more.
iCarly,
iCarly.
Iconic.
iCarly's
Iconic. Bro. Okay, if we had to do live action, because that's mostly Disney and Nickelodeon. If we had to do like which live action really takes the spot, I think iCarly has to be up there.
It had, yeah.
100% has to be up
Unfortunately,
there.
yeah. Even though like I watched it,
Unfortunately.
but like it was not my favorite person.
Nah, I fucked with
It
iCarly,
was one of my
but
favorites.
Wizards was my
Wizards
shit.
was fucking.
That was my.
Wizards-
I don't know why, but I always
I love
watched
that
that
show.
shit.
Why?
I
When
don't
they
know
dropped
why.
the
I was
I
yeah.
was
I
hyped
was
as
just
fuck.
gonna say that. I watched that show like 3 times. I watched that movie
Nigga,
3
I remember
times.
it was coming out. I ran. I was like, let's go, like sitting up, like ready to
Yes.
watch.
Were
Like,
y'all-
oh my
Were
god.
y'all watching the last episode of iCarly? Were you guys there for that when they ran it for like almost? I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3 days.
I can't remember.
Where they ran the last episode and
No, I don't think.
Nah.
I remember sitting in the room and my sister was crying.
So.
And
Damn.
so like, well, they're never
Damn.
coming back. They're not making anything more. And I was just
Damn.
like,
It's
Unlucky.
tragic.
you know?
Unlucky.
And
It's just all things have to end, bro.
that ass and
That really
sucks.
is true. I mean, fuck. How many live actions were there?
There's a bunch.
Oh,
Like
even
there's
Big
Zoe,
Time Rush was
Zoe
great.
1-on-1, Big Time Rush. There's
I liked it. On
Victorious.
Oh, I love
Victorious.
Victorious, bro.
That's where
And I
Ariana
actually
Grande
fuck with
came
that.
from.
Yep. Shake
Some
it up.
people don't even know it.
Shake it up.
Shake It
Oh,
Up.
She was a
Did
Shake
you?
It
Did
Up was
oh yeah,
good.
Shake It Up was good. Did you?
That
guys-
was what Zendaya, right?
Yeah.
That's
Did
where
y'all
he
like-
came from.
Did y'all like Ant Farm?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't watching it like
Yeah.
that, but when it
Yeah,
was on,
it was-
like I didn't mind it. I
If
didn't
think
mind it.
If, describe it real quick, 'cause if it's,
It's
what I'm
the
thinking
it's
of.
that it's that black
like-
girl. What's her name? I don't remember. Her
I don't
name.
know, some black girl and like a white guy, and it was like middle school, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or something. But
I can't remember.
I don't know. It was just
What
like
about
a
Lab
bunch of random
Rats?
shit. I'm not gonna lie. I did
I
not fuck with
kinda
Lab
fuck
Rats.
with Lab
I don't
Rats.
fuck with
I
Lab
I
Rats.
fucked with Lab Rats heavy. This was probably after your guys' time of watching it, kicking
yeah.
it. I very much enjoyed kicking it.
show?
I
That's
remember
my
a
second
very
now.
small portion of
There's
it.
two shows
Kicking
that I
It was
like.
hilarious
Jesse?
for no reason.
Yeah, I was
Jesse,
just gonna say. I was just gonna say.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie is a good one, but another one I would say
Damn, Jesse.
I think-
that's our Sky
Right?
Jackson and what's his name? The Malachi clone.
Yeah,
Cameron
I know that
Bruce.
nigga died, bro.
Yeah, rest
But
in
he
peace,
did
rest
look
in
like
peace.
Malachi.
He looked exactly
1,000
my
like
brother. I'm
Malachi.
being so serious.
when I was watching on Disney Channel, I liked it. Liv and Maddie. I'm not gonna lie.
Living
Maddie,
Maddie.
I can't say I watched
I don't know if
I
I
know,
like
I
that.
definitely
even
seen
remember
episodes,
that.
but like, I was
Yeah, I liked it, that show even when I was younger. But
It's Disney Channel.
it's
That's
Disney
why
Channel.
I'm saying it, but it's not live action, but a fish hook or something like that.
Are you talking
Wait,
about
somebody was
cartoon
talking
with
about
The
it.
fish in the tanks and shit. They go to
Yes,
school and all
yes,
that shit, and
nigga.
they have-
I don't know why that shit was
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, that was a
to
good
me.
show.
That
Yeah,
shit was
yep,
hilarious.
yep.
That, that was good. I actually
Damn,
fucking love
that's
that.
crazy. What the fuck?
Oh,
But we ain't
back
even
to
talk about sorry,
Cartoon
Tom.
Network. You guys watch Panda or whatever it's called?
Oh yeah, with the
Bear or is it Bear X
We
Bear?
Bear
or-
Bears.
Yeah, We
Oh,
Bear
We Bear
Bear.
Bears.
Yeah,
With
We
the
Bear
Bears.
Bear.
Three Bears?
Yeah, yeah.
That was
I didn't
actually
watch
pretty
it. I didn't
No, I
watch it
fucked
that
with
much,
it. I
but it
fucked
was
with
it almost like came off as like cute. You know what I mean? It was a
Oh,
good show to put
Gravity
on. with
Falls.
Gravity
No, I was just about to say we forgot
Gravity
about Disney
Falls.
XD. There's
I love
Gravity
that
Falls.
show.
There's
Disney XD,
Kick
yeah.
Butowski, nigga.
Kid-
Like,
yes,
nigga,
sir.
Kick Butowski was hard.
That shit was
bro.
hard, bro.
I
Yeah.
forgot about
Holy
Disney
shit,
XD.
we
There's
watched
so
a ton
many
of
good
cartoons.
fucking shows.
We grew
bro.
up on the fucking
Yeah.
Honestly,
prime
hey,
of
leave down in the
cartoons.
comments what was your top 3 or what's you guys' favorite shows. Honestly,
Facts.
Yeah,
Right.
any fucking
like
old network shows like Disney XD, Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all that shit. Think back. What was your favorite? What's your top 3?
yeah.
Out of all of
What'd you
those?
guys grow up with watching and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Like what was
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, sorry. Last thing about
No, you're good, bro.
Bro,
Keep talking.
but my favorite growing up, I would say, like as I can remember, yada yada, and daycare and all that shit. Definitely Rugrats. Like
Yeah.
the intro and everything, nigga, caught my attention instantly. I was just like flickering lights, and
Bro.
it's like now I'm watching some babies just do their thing.
Bro.
We had, I don't know if we still have them. If we do, they're somewhere. But we had the orange tape.
I did too,
orange
bro. I
fucking tape.
remember
Oh,
the
wow.
orange
The
tape.
Nickelodeon had all the orange tape.
Yes.
Whoa.
We had Rugrats
Yes.
on there. We had something
Yup.
else. I can't remember what it was. It
We
might
had
have
a
been Hey
Bugs
Arnold
Bunny
or something
thing.
like that. No, was that Nickelodeon? I don't think it was.
Hey
What?
Arnold?
Hey
What?
Arnold and stuff like that.
Hey Arnold.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
that
it
was
was just
Nickelodeon.
Rugrats
That
that
was
was on
Nickelodeon.
the orange.
Yeah.
Was it
tape.
only Rugrats
I'm
on the
pretty
orange?
sure it's just
Okay.
Rugrats because
I thought they had
I
more.
vividly remember picking it up,
And
looking
see-
at. I was
yeah.
I was older to be watching, so I watched something else. But you guys ever grow up where you had a little big thing of CDs and you had
Yeah.
to flip through it,
Yeah.
look through all
Yeah.
the CDs because you know how all the cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I was picking stuff up and I saw the orange. I opened it. I'm like, ugh, and I tossed it because I wasn't gonna watch Rugrats.
I mean, you're not.
I'm like 12,
actively.
13. I'm trying to watch like rated R movies at that time, but I vividly remember that's what they did,
Yeah.
and that's crazy.
Those are the Nickelodeon
That's an old
tapes,
ass.
bro.
That's a, sorry. I know we keep just going
No, it's
further
fine.
down
I'm
and
listening.
down.
Yeah,
but
bro.
That just made me realize when you're like, oh, flipping through the movies, going to my grandma. She's like, go ahead, pick a movie. You just pull out the big ass drawer. All the tapes lined
Literally,
up.
though,
Like,
just so many CDs,
yes,
bro.
bro.
You guys, I mean VHSs. You guys.
Oh,
were
yeah,
on
that-
those?
I mean, that
I
was
watched
wh-
some stuff on VHS.
Yeah, that was what my grandma had. That's what I was talking about with the whole.
all the tapes. That's what you meant by it.
Yeah. there was a bunch of
Mine
VHSs.
wasn't like it wasn't a drawer or anything, and they used to have like those like thick ass boxes.
Yes.
With, like remember
Yup.
those plastic.
Yup.
Yeah.
But no, mine was just in a tote. It was just a big ass
Yeah,
tote. We
yeah.
sat down, opened it, and we're just shuffling through all the fucking tapes looking for it. And we found the right one. We put it in there. And we click the rewind button until it ends.
Yeah.
Because almost every movie you watch on a VHS tape was always done. Like the movie was
My
done.
grandma
You
had
had to
or
rewind that
not
shit. You had to
PTSD.
like rewind
Yeah,
the
so you had to
tape.
rewind
My
it.
grandma
Yeah.
was too like she hated when niggas did that shit. She always made sure we were watching, run out. She's like, "Where do you think you're going?"
Not in my household. Every time we put it in, we knew immediately to hold the button on the rewind because it would be at the credits, and we're like,
yeah, yep.
yeah, damn.
Good time.
Good times, man.
No, bro. Honestly,
is.
I would probably if I could, get my hands on a VHS player just to watch some old shit.
Bro, dead
That'd
ass
be heat.
because me getting just the Berserk
Nah, y'all
DVD
remember-
thing like really makes me want to just start collecting a bunch of like DVDs from like animes. Like for example, Claymore or like the original Dragon Ball things and then put like on a bookshelf with a bunch of mangas. Like getting this CD makes me want to get more. So I totally understand why you would want to get a
For sure, bro.
tape.
And if we watch the tapes, y'all remember the commercials like coming soon to DVD.
Yeah,
my
dead ass.
God.
Yeah. It was the same
It's just
shit.
bright blue screen.
Yeah.
Loud as fuck.
Yeah, the fucking what was it like HMax or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
it'll build up too. It was like
It would get louder and louder.
ding. You just sitting there like this.
Yes,
Waiting for it to
sir.
I
fucking-
was always intimidated by that shit because I saw like the big metal heavy arms moving
That
and shit,
ass.
forming the logo with the loud ass.
I was like that too, bro.
I was like,
I know. I was like sitting back a little bit, like what
That
the
always
fuck?
reminded me of like Terminator because that was like one of the first movies I watched with that specific logo or whatever popping up. And I remember watching Terminator, and that was like the first thing I saw was them building up. So I always thought it was like maybe they did do it for that movie where they made the sound effects of a Terminator, but like just the building, like metal pieces or
Yeah.
whatever, combining to the logo was crazy.
it was just always.
Right.
Scary,
What about the
scary to see.
ladder one? I forgot what production it is. Where, like
Yeah.
a bunch of ladders go down.
That
It's like
one
a
I think
square,
of-
and a ladder goes
Oh,
across.
I actually never watched a lot of movies with that.
It's like Harry Potter almost.
yeah.
Maybe I can't remember quite what the intros of Harry Potter.
The one I remember the most is like Tomb Raider with that shit with the ladder shit. I don't know why, but I watch a lot of Tomb Raider for some reason. Mostly because I like Angelina Jolie.
I was about to say, we know why. Back in the day,
running with two blickies, like nigga, of course.
He's not talking about those two blickies.
No, man.
He said.
Oh man.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mostly watched I think it was Paramount. That's the mountain one. With the
Oh
stars.
yeah.
What time?
And they had newer version and older version too. The older version just had the stars going around. The newer version,
yeah, it's
the
like-
stars are going across the water.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That's if you guys want to. We can.
No, yeah, we're
I don't
good.
mind
Sorry,
it.
I
This
just
is
keep
entertaining.
jumping. Like,
Did we all give our top 3 in live action?
yeah.
live action?
Not live action. I don't think.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know we're doing top 3.
I didn't
thought we
know-
were doing just
yeah,
our
I just-
favorite.
Oh, our
live action.
favorite?
I mean, our
Yeah.
favorite. Okay.
I don't really have
That's
a top
hard
3.
because I have a ton. That
I don't have a
watched.
top
I would just
3.
say top 3.
You don't have a top
If you
3?
can't do top 3, just do.
I would do okay. My top 3 would be Wizards, Sweet Life on Deck.
Sweet Life.
I really
specifically, or
fuck
the
with
first
it.
one?
I can't. I would say Sweet
It's
Life
just
on
Sweet
Deck.
Life of Zack
If I
and
had to
Cody.
choose, I would do Sweet Life on Deck.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I like them both. Hella. I can't. I mean,
Is that just top 2?
it's just too much pressure. I can't think of it.
It's
Here,
too much
y'all
pressure.
go ahead and then I'll. Keep thinking about
I'll
it.
say Wizard of Place, Jesse, and then fuck, I literally had the third one in my head. Now I lost it.
What happened? What was it about? Can you remember that? We'll try to re-jog you.
Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie.
Go like Charlie.
What was a good one?
Yeah, I was gonna say iCarly, Jesse.
iCarly, that would be it. Sorry.
iCarly, Jesse, and then Wizard.
Yeah.
For me, it would definitely have to be Wizards, iCarly, and the first Sweet Life.
Yeah.
Because I have such vivid memories of being on the bunk bed with my brother in the old house. I'm on the bottom bunk. He's already
Dude,
asleep.
that's
We had
weird.
the old small box TV that has the faux wood on the sides to make
Yeah.
it look like it was something else.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't. And I
And it was
remember
like
Hannah
this-
Montana and Sweet Life always coming up and playing.
Yes,
Did you have
bro.
a TV that was it was curved?
No,
almost,
it was
like
it was
the
just a
screen
normal.
curved?
It was just a tube TV, just
Oh,
a
okay.
small, thick ass tube TV with faux wood on the.
Nigga, we
the
had
edges
one
of
of
it.
them thick, big
box
ass.
ones?
We had one of them
Yes,
big ass
we
shit.
had
When
one
that
of
shit
them.
stopped
And the
working,
screen curved if you looked at an
Yeah,
angle.
dead ass. I would slap that shit for some reason. Tung, 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 tung. Like, I remember that shit.
'Cause that shit
I
was-
watched Kendrick Lamar on the SNL, bro. On that I remember. Like,
Oh my! I remember them screens always had this weird round hump in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, it's like. Dum, 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 and
yeah, right? Like,
You always
like,
take your finger and knock on that shit because it's satisfying
When you
almost.
put hands close, do you feel the static on your
Yeah.
hand?
Yes! Oh
It'll bring
my
up your hairs and shit.
Yes. No, but
That's crazy.
That's crazy you said the bunk bed thing because I had the same thing, but for Wizards because they always played it. And my sister was on top. I was on the bottom bunk. I would put Pokemon cards in the little thing and put my feet up, and I would just look over and watch Wizards all the time, bro, all the time. But yeah, my top 3. Sorry to answer real quick: Wizards, iCarly, and Sweet Life on deck. I would say just for now, but I love them both equally. To be honest.
I
only
personally,
say-
I was always about that the first Sweet Life.
I only say on deck because it made me sign up for football, and I was really good at it, so it made me,
How'd that happen?
Did I not talk about it before?
I can't remember this.
So there's an episode where Tom Brady went on, or whatever, and he had everybody on football pads, and Mr. Mosby was like, "I'm ready, man!" He's like, "Let's do this," and all this shit. And for some reason, I thought it was cool with the mouth guard. I was like, I want a mouth guard and a helmet just like that. So I told my mom, I'm like, I want to play football in 4th grade. She was like, really? You sure? That same night, I guess she signed me up. I didn't want to actually fucking do it. I just wanted to that night, but turns out I was a goat at it. So,
What was your position?
running back, wing back, corner, and free and strong safety.
Nice.
The fast
And why did you
positions. Because I wasn't growing when everybody was in high school, and I didn't want to get fucking hit sticked by a 6'8", 5-star recruit.
That's 14 years old.
Yeah, nigga, like boom. I'm like fly back broken. Everybody's cheering.
His voice deep as hell. He sounded like Darth Vader.
Nigga.
How old are you?
Like,
I'm 13.
yeah,
Bro, you flying back, you see everything slow motion just.
yeah. I see my feet like
If you have never experienced that before, I have.
Nah, I got hit stick before, but not that bad. Well, I
Nah.
saw my feet come up like this.
I definitely saw my whole body like this.
That's insane. I
Listen,
never
a
got
quick
hit
little
like that.
story. So it was like later. It was in middle school, I believe. I didn't actually play like on an official team, but I was playing a ton of street football. And when I was at my dad's place, the backyard, they had a bunch of kids just coming out playing football and shit. There was this one, like, it was either high school or going freshman, like, college kid playing with all these little kids football. And he said, oh, take it easy, I'll take it easy. You know, we're playing football. We're playing tackle football, by the way. So it's not like some tag or, you know what I mean?
Two-hand
like,
touch.
Yeah, two-hand touch, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that. That's what was a rule. Because that's what they had in elementary school. They
Nigga,
wouldn't
we
let
played
us
that in the
tackle.
street all the damn time because we were playing the street.
I called it street, but we were like, the street was right down the road, but we were playing in the grass
Oh,
right
I
next to it. You know
see.
what I mean? So we were tackling, regardless. I, was running to catch the ball. Dude tosses it. I'm looking, you know what I mean? Like, you're blindside. I'm not paying attention to what the fuck is in front of me. I'm looking at the ball as I'm ready to reach it. Catch that shit. I turn around, I hear, like, it sound like Goomba stops. Like, he's, like,
That
positioning
nigga
himself as a
prepared.
stance.
Yeah,
He said,
that nigga prepared.
you know what I mean? And I hear, like, it's so vivid. And I just remember turning around, I see this big-ass shoulder, boom, right on my chest. And I'm talking about... I was in the air for so long in my head. I was like, I mean, so serious. And I'm like sliding across the floor. My back is getting all that fucking
Grass.
Yeah, the rug burn or whatever you want to call it.
Shit.
Bro, I've never lost like what's it called? My wind or
Oh, you got the
Knocked the wind out.
wind knocked out of me. Yeah, I've never felt that like that before. And I was sitting there like I had the ball and I caught it, but I'm telling you, he hit me so hard it felt like I ended up where I started running. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's insane.
it is some big ass fucking college dude that plays fucking football on an actual team, and he just fucking as I'm full sprinting to catch his ball. And oh man, I was struggling to breathe. I had the ball, but I just like rolled over, dropped it, and I'm like, as I'm laying on the floor, dude comes up, it's like, you good? You good?
Hit your chest like you're like your face. Like, I don't know why the football niggas think that's okay. You good, bro? Like hitting where they just fucked up. Like, nigga, no.
I'm trying to breathe. Dude, with his big
The
ass
hard
hands.
ass slaps. Like,
Like I feel like my body's getting recharged every time he slaps.
like, nigga, no.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And I was just, and bro, and then like after I'm like just like shaking my head and still trying to breathe, I just sit up and I just like wave him off. I'm not crying or anything, but like I'm just trying to catch my breath, and that shit hurt. So I sit on the curb. Here's a little more of the story. This is where it gets dumb. They're still playing the game. I was sitting there like this. You know, I'm like, all of a sudden, the back of my head gets fucking nailed by a goddamn fucking spike of a ball. I'm talking about, I don't know who threw it, but I bet you it was that same kid.
That nigga was
He said,
dazed. He said, like, that nigga.
I'm already hit concussion grenade. He hit me with a stun right after.
Like,
And I'm talking. That's why I started crying, because I'm like, I can't take this shit no more. I'm already injured. I'm sitting there like this. All of a sudden, ooh, ah.
I
And
had
then he goes
the
again. He's like,
reaction
"You good,
to
bro?
it.
You good?" And I'm crying. And I'm just walking back home. And that was the last I remember playing with them kids,
Yeah.
bro. I remember walking inside. I had tears in my eyes. I sit down. Left 4 Dead. I was playing Left 4 Dead 2. And I was playing 2 Buskets behind me, listening
Yeah.
to Nugget Biscuit. As I'm sitting there with tears rolling on my
Biscuit,
face. I got fucking dirt and shit all on my face. I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2. Bro. And I remember just... Oh, you must have just defeated or something. But I remember just looking out the window. I still see him playing. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
But that's my little story. That shit was fucked.
Yeah.
That was the worst football experience I've ever
That
had.
shit was funny. That's not even his funniest story. I want you. If
That's
we
not
had
my funniest? What's
If we had another, or if we had
We'll-
time,
yeah, we'll
I would
get to the
have
next
you.
one.
I would have you tell the boxing one with your family.
Oh, we'll
That
get to
shit
that.
is
We'll get to that next
so
time for sure.
funny.
Bro,
I'm lightheaded, bro. I can't say.
Are you sure? I can say it real quick.
No. We gotta.
I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget.
Well, we gotta have new, fresh content for the next episode. You know. So if you say it now, then we can't use it again because you've already said it.
You know, Marcus, he hit me real good.
He said, nah, bro. Not
Fuck you! Like, goddamn, I was a kid. I was like 10 years old,
That's a preview.
and I'm like,
taking him off immediately. Like, fuck this shit, nigga. Like,
I took one hit. I just walked out crying. I was like, how could my brother hit me like that? And he still kept going with someone else. Oh my god.
that nigga wanted blood, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh. I guess that is a funny story because I get
That shit.
instantly. I was thinking it was gonna be a friendly fade.
Oh man, as soon as that.
Too good. Anyways, I end
Next
it.
time that comes up, bro, I'm lightheaded. You gotta give me a minute. I was laughing, bro.
Yeah, I have some pretty good stories. I think we all do. In terms of just like funny random shit that happened. I think he does
take it.
definitely. You do.
You hungry?
You do too.
I'm thirsty, hungry, and tired, bro, and I've got done laughing. I'm trying to stay conscious right now because like I got no wind, like I got no oxygen circulating through me right now, bro. Most of that was just exhaling.
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh man.
Oh man, you gotta give me a minute.
Song of the day.
Song of the day.
Who's-
It's you.
Is it my
It's
turn?
you.
Yeah, I did it last time, so.
What?
It's you.
No,
I don't know.
I thought it was.
Oh
you
wait, no,
then.
it is you. My fault.
And then it would be me next time.
Yeah. And then it'll be me after.
Shit, let me look at my Spotify real quick, bro. I don't got anything off the top of my head.
I just heard. I'm
Actually-
pretty sure we just heard Kyle win. Cause I
Yeah.
heard him screaming real loud out of my headphones.
You know
Yeah.
what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say for song of the day, I'm gonna say "Ladders" by Mac Miller.
Respect.
Cause I've been listening to that. Like all of a sudden, I just re-listened to it and it's like, damn, I forgot this is really.
It's a banger.
This is a banger.
Yeah.
And then again, he has a lot of bangers, but like
That's facts.
specifically "Ladders" by Mac Miller was something that I just like have been re-listening to
Yeah.
quite often.
Respect.
It's just a vibe,
Yeah.
you know. It's like good shit.
Yep.
Anything else closing to say?
No.
Anyone at all?
No, sir.
I think
Not
we're
at
good.
all.
Good pod.
Yeah,
As
I
always.
Yeah.
agree. Shit. Funny as fuck.
For sure. For sure.
Alrighty. Well, with that, thank you everyone for sticking along with us for this long. If you watched to this point, please say something down below if you have, just so I can see. I'm curious. That's all.
Not the foot person, bro. Stay the fuck out.
Hey, the foot person, if you're gonna comment something that we asked you to comment. Okay, we don't need you talking about our feet anymore, bro.
Say
I'm just
comment.
because of
See, like answer our like questions, but then you can say nice feet at the end. How about that? To cut a deal.
compromise, the
To cut a deal.
compromise.
I feel
Yeah.
like we're gonna get something that's left field as fuck. Now that we've said it, now that we've acknowledged
I'm
it at
deleting
all,
it. I'm deleting it.
True, we all got control. I'll delete anything instantly, bro.
they're
Bitch.
not
And you'll get
Bro.
blocked.
Talk about my toesies.
We'll lose a sub. I don't care.
I am not sitting 10 toesies up, bro. They are down.
Whoever say you guys should play footsie the next episode, yeah, you're gonna get rocks.
That ass.
This shit is wild as fuck.
Yeah, but
Alrighty, but with that, once again, thank you. And please remember, at the end of the day, we all got something to say. So we may as well get to it and just talk. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Bam.
Damn, I need to catch my breath still.
catch your breath, brother.
I'ma maintain, I'm staying so high. Put the ladder all the way up till we touching the sky. And you know you're dead wrong, you in love with a lie. All I wanna do is free your mind. We don't see no lines, we don't color inside. It's a very small world, we don't fuck with the size. Yeah, see the bigger picture when it's beneficial. Loving how it fits you, blow the whistle when you run out of time.